Hello. Good morning, everyone. Welcome in. I'm so excited. I think this opening menu was bugged. That's fun. I'm so excited. It's chapter 11. We're in a new version. Not new version. Well, it is a new version. What is that called? Like the start of a new version? 3.0? So start of a new era. Let's call it that. That's fitting. I am so freaking excited. We are doing pools, we're playing some story, and also I haven't watched a single trailer, so I might want to do that actually. Let me check. 1 second. Let me check. I intentionally did not watch any of the trailers, and I don't know if that was the better call. This music is so good. I've just been sitting here listening to it. Yeah, you know what? Let's start with trailers. Let me figure this out. Welcome to war, indeed. We are going through it. So, like, the ending of chapter 10 was like history is basically being rewritten, isn't it? Like there's some pretty significant changes. Oops, why is this so misaligned? I don't remember exactly that very last trail from chapter 10. Chapter 11 we'll talk about that actually. Awesome. 1 second. Turning my own game audio off. Because it's freaking loud. Where am I? Are we pulling for baby girl? Yes, we are! Absolutely. Let me know if the audio sucks. This is the trailer. Is it muted? It's muted. Whoops. My bad.
What was it that we wanted? To be remembered as heroes.
Ooh, that's loud.
Or to perish and be forgotten. Yet we knew we never had a choice.
The flames of perdition follow at your heels.
What?
Oh my god!
You killed them all.
But you may yet be cleansed.
Stop. Stay away from me.
Repent.
French girls.
What are you?
Oh, what the heck?
You
Whoa.
goddamn monster.
We have a situation.
Oh yeah, she's a gargoyle, isn't
We've
she?
just taken it within our safe zone.
Eyes up.
Who are you? We do have a confirmed sighting of the sniper.
Madam Z!
Sniper.
I missed you.
The Manists are probably lurking nearby. Take Marshall with you. Find them.
What the heck? That's a goofy looking tank.
Six years of war has
OMG.
deeply shaken our faith and our resolve. I'll come find you after the war ends. How does that sound?
Holy Yuri.
I now know the true cause of the conflict,
Oh my Yuri.
and I have seen the face of the true enemy. Farewell, Garon.
I want you to save yourself.
At the 11th hour, this war will come to an end.
Scheiße! Scheiße! Deckung! Sanitäter! Hilfe!
A long, long way. Hell yes. Okay, we can skip this part. I'm already here. Oh, Yuri. Oh, don't even speak to me. Oh, I'm hyped. Oh, I'm so hyped. Okay, let me pull up Sentinel's trailer real quick. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I've seen people talking about Sentinel Marsha ever since it came out in CN, and I'm all here for it. I don't know anything about them, but I'm here for it. Why is my chat so misaligned? Let me move that. Put that up. There we go. Have to get Karen.
The thing.
Good luck.
Once war
Hopefully you
starts,
get him early.
it isn't easy to stop.
I will be
So,
pulling for Sentinel.
soldier, which will it be? Fight and become a hero? Or turn back a coward?
She's so cool.
Second-class soldier Marianne Tenebrum is charged with the following crimes. Unauthorized use of arcane skills. Incitement to disobedience of orders and evasion of combat.
Thérèse, Catherine, Jean, Thomas.
You have damaged morale and dishonored your duty.
Marie? Are you going to enlist?
I must.
Oh.
The motherland calls. We must defend our home. Defend our dreams.
Your actions, your betrayal, are a disgrace to the military.
Dearest Marie, should thou be accepted into Lansade, I shall fund thy atelier de couture in Paris. Woohoo! Thank you, good. Thank you, grandmother. My dreams at last. They will come to pass.
The court finds you guilty of insubordination and incitement to rebellion. Your sentence is death.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
We never truly had a choice. I will stop at nothing to end this war.
Holy peak. She's so cool. Please. Check the trailer description? Let's see. Someone was bringing an end to this war born of sin. Oh boy. Why is my window capture looking like that? Hello? Oh boy. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. Let's do pulls. I'm hyped. I'm so hyped. I really want her. She's so cool. What is this? Garment display. How much do I have? What am I at? I'm not even at 30. Oh my god. I'm like, well, no, I am. No, I'm not. Whatever. Gambling. Lord. I don't know what pity I'm on, actually. Let me double check. What banner? I'm on 0 pity, and I'm not guaranteed. That's great. That's awesome, even. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. It's fine. I think that's all I have now. Oh no. Oh my god. Okay, well, we'll get some more from the chapter. I was also looking at Semovi's skin. I don't know if I want it because she's so pretty, but also I may or may not have seen the next one. I want that more. So we'll see. I can decide by the end of it, probably. But let's just jump right into it, because I don't know how long this is, actually. Because I usually check how long these chapters are gonna take, just so I can gauge how long I'll be streaming for. And there's only like 2 videos that I saw, and one of them was 4 hours long, the other was 9. So we'll figure it out. $24 parts. That's not bad. About to start myself, so I'll cast a VOD. Have fun.
Everyone imagines their future. In most, they grow up, they make friends, get married, and hope to make their fathers and grandfathers proud. We enter this new era full of those same hopes for our future. We had no idea what lay in wait for us. We called it the triumphant opening to the greatest era in history. A rite of passage for every man to be. Join us in an adventure side by side, bound by courage and loyalty. Return home victorious, and let your legend be told for generations to come. That was the future we imagined. Now, those sweet and fitting lies have melted away. Barely more than children, we find ourselves bound, not for adventure, but for an open grave of mud and ruin. Those of us who were lucky, or unlucky, to survive this battlefield, were forged into something new.
Oops.
Numb, cruel, corrupted. The earth became fire and mud, and all of us devils. What was it that we wanted from this war? To be remembered and celebrated as heroes? Or to forget and be forgotten? The answer may seem obvious, but the question itself lies at fault. Because death, meaningless death, came for thousands of us, every day. And we knew. We soldiers never had a choice.
Oh. Hello.
What do you see?
That Mesmer. Bald Verdin.
Anything else? Is the era gone? Well then,
Oh, Verdin.
what year is it now?
1920.
Subconscious stable. No sign of invasive illusions. Cognition reality match rate normal. Our test subject awakens.
Back in a rehab center.
Last question.
Hi, Mesmer.
What's this?
Elephant? Shadow of Death. That looks like an animal to me.
An elephant.
Her questioner realized that she should have expected nothing less than a blunt answer.
Correct. A plain and simple answer like that is an excellent sign.
That opening
This
cutscene
test
is
isn't
awesome.
like the others, from the artificial somnambulism we used to go through.
It's a special examination we've prepared for all personnel involved in the Antarctic operation. It wasn't my idea, by the way.
It's a very normal kind of examination, I feel like. She powers down her equipment, the whirs and the hums of its electric current fading with a soft drone.
I would say, based on your recovery so far, you could have been discharged a week ago, but we had strict orders to complete our entire course of treatment outlined in the medical manual. Whatever it is that hides under the Antarctic, it didn't do any additional harm to your mental health.
That's
You're lucky,
impressive.
you know. Many others have suffered irreversible damage that will limit their day-to-day lives.
What about Nautica and Miss Stranger?
I have no access to Miss Stranger's information. All I know is she's been sent to another department for treatment. As for Nautica, she's doing great.
That's good. Mesmer Jr. offers her judgment in plain terms.
Where is she now? Does she have enough space to stretch?
Mr.
Mesmer
Hoffman
does
cleared
sound
out
a
lecture
little
hall for her. I
brighter.
wouldn't call it a palace, but it's spacious enough to meet her needs. Too
Not
bad,
by
though.
a lot,
Now she's being
but
cornered in there by every arcane biologist,
I kinda hear
ancient
it.
myth enthusiast, and crazy ritualist we have on staff. I guess they've decided she's an invaluable opportunity to learn more. You do
Aw.
have access to that hall if you really want to know how she's doing. Just go knock on her door. She's also been asking about you.
I want to see her. The therapist averts her gaze and shifts away to end the conversation as she begins to tidy the ward. A soft knock at the door breaks the awkward tension. Stop showing me the log.
Timekeeper? Come on in, Sonetto.
The splash of orange from her hair is a welcome break from the dull gray and white. Zetto casts a polite glance toward her old classmate.
Hi, Mesmer. How's the timekeeper doing? She's good to go. Thank you. Just a minute.
Zetto recalls today's agenda. Okay.
Timekeeper, Madam Z said the Storm investigation team is back. She's waiting for you in Madam Vice President's office.
Let's head that way then.
You two have fun. Take care.
Wait, I want to see Nautica. Mesmer Jr. sees the guests out, staying behind to wrap up her final tasks. Don't make me work. Let me see Nautica. The aftershocks of the tense storm still rippled through the Foundation. Though they've long grown used to the changing times, the staff moved through the geometric corridors less like a well-oiled machine and more like a clogging artery.
There's so much tension in the air now.
I suppose because this storm was different from the ones we've seen before. I look forward to hearing what Madam Z has to say about it.
I don't intend to waste my time on this anymore.
Hello. A committee member strides out of the office, his face completely distorted in contrast to his neat uniform. Another man rushes behind him, doing his best to keep his pace in check.
Please, I thought we reached...
Oh my god, I haven't seen this guy in forever. However, the one he's chasing has already reached the fork at the far end of the hall.
Naturally, I accept the committee's decision. If you really think we don't have to prioritize the manners, then be my guest.
Our top priority is to restore peace and order to this era. You should know that.
We're at war, Mr. Pacifist. One far more dangerous than you could possibly conceive.
Pacifist? What do you mean, pacifist?
Irene doesn't respond. He turns down the left path and disappears from view. The pacifist committee member gives up his chase and takes the other path. New debate.
The room they just came out of. Is that... It does appear so. The Vice President's office. Let's go. After you.
I don't want to see the Vice President. Please do not be in this room. The expected occupant is nowhere to be seen. Only her chief of staff waits inside.
Very nearly perfect timing, Burton. Senator. I had heard that the rehab center cleared you for release. But it's all the more reassuring to see it for myself.
The signs of the fierce argument that took place linger in the mess of documents strewn over the table.
Madam Z, we saw Irenai and Pedra at the door.
Oh, Irenai. My bad.
Let's not talk about them for now.
Understood. So, the Storm investigation team has returned?
Correct. Thanks to the field agent squad and our investigators. We've collected enough proof to verify your hypothesis. History has changed.
Oh boy.
The 10th storm has brought us to an entirely different 1920 than we knew. One with the war still raging that should have long been over.
Do we understand why history has changed?
Laplace has two hypotheses. The first centers on the ritual held in the Antarctic. Despite being interrupted, its flood might have changed the storm's nature, which has resulted in an even greater deviation from history as we knew it. Don't look so discouraged. That would be much better than the other theory. After her revival, Arcana may have obtained the power to use the storm to alter the course of history.
That's crazy.
If that is the case, in all likelihood,
that'd be so crazy.
That means this war
is likely a result of international manipulation by Arcana.
God damn it.
Manus Vindicta is trying to bring more chaos to the world.
Hi, Constantine. The solemn room welcomes its master.
It's been a long time since we last met in this room, Timekeeper.
Could have been longer.
It seems like nothing has changed.
But there's no time to dwell on that. I have some critical updates for you. This war may be close to its end. Though the fighting continues, we've begun engaging each side's leaders, and we believe a truce is possible. There will be a peace talk, and the committee has decided to act as its mediator. Peace is always the Foundation's top priority. After this situation is stabilized, we'll pool our resources and focus on the Manus.
I see. How's the progress so far?
The Chief of Staff answers on her behalf for this minor detail.
Our branch leaders have built lines of communication, and we have reached an agreement on some of the terms with their respective governments. Pedro will go to meet the commanders on behalf of the Foundation, with the aim to reach a lasting truce by the end of the month. If everything goes well, we may be able to restore peace before the new year.
Oh. Now is the time to ask the question that's been lingering in her mind.
As we arrived, I heard Irenai call Pedra a pacifist. Does Irenai disagree with the Foundation's policy regarding the war?
It isn't a matter of the policy, but the means by which we achieve it, to be precise.
How do you mean?
He and a few others believe all attempts to restore peace are bound to fail unless we destroy the Manus first.
That's a fair point.
In short, he wants to do things the tough way.
That's an understandable thing to assume. Although I do not think that. Why is Argus? Hello? Oh, hi. Hello? What the hell was that? What? What? I don't think that was intentional. Is that the second time that's happened to me? Wait, that is literally the second time that a random Argus dialogue pop-up showed during reverse. That the bug from Redwall still? I think it is. Cause that's the second time. Oh my god, she's literally haunting me. Channeling her inner Tuesday. Okay.
Ah, a visitor. How unexpected. There's nothing here now. Only the ashes of war.
They said they fixed it?
What is it you want from a place like this?
I am proof.
Run along now. Back to your school books. Or a swing in a playground,
I don't know you.
Perhaps. Naturally, I am no celebrity. I'd prefer to keep it that way. Fame is of no interest to me. Just an opportunity for greater harassment. But the entire world is in ruins now. I have nowhere else to go. And it seems you're stuck here with me. You poor sap.
I like her.
You trekked to the end of the world. Fought a pointless war, and for what? A broken spinning wheel?
Oh, don't remind me.
Even that, they took away from you. Along with the girl clinging to life by a thread. Before sending you off to the next battleground. I hope that rusty old thing holds some kind of secret. To saving the world or ending this war. Maybe then you can take on another career before you die. A watchmaker, perhaps.
Watchmaker Verdon.
I've nothing more to say. Would you kindly leave me alone for a while? I have no tea or snacks to offer. I can't even recall what they taste like. Go on. Savor the war. There'll be another after this. No need to worry about things going exactly as you'd like.
A little bitter, but fair enough. What is this? Whoa. What am I looking at? Displays all events occurring during the selected period. Whoa. Interesting. I can do this later. I can look at this later. Period details. This is a cute UI. Chronological timeline. That's cute. Oh my god. The UI of it is so nice looking. Where am I? Probably look at it after every node. You know what? Sure. How about it? Quick glimpse. Oh my goodness, there's a lot though. 2 rational ferrofluid. Oh, there's dispatches. Okay. I see. Go ahead. Just kidding. Go ahead. Let me figure this out. Timeline. So right now it's just long way. October 11, 1920. The timekeeper and a team returning from the Antarctic are put through a special psychological test. That's what we just saw. As chrono distortion caused growing tension with the Foundation, the Doves push for peaceful approaches while the Hawks argue for armed action. It results in a tense deadlock between the two factions. Doves and Hawks. Are those the committee people? Oops. Come back. I've written so many reports inside my name more times than I can count. I wish someone cared how I feel, but concerning how important communication is, maybe there really are key things missing from my reports. Once I submit this last one, I think I'll go sit in a different vessel for a while, just to reset and get back into the work mindset again. Good for you, Ulrich. Okay, let's see this one. So this is on the 18th. Dispatch Mesmer Jr. This is... oh, Sonetto. Hawks are inclined to intervene in this war through military means. 2 top prodigy. cute. Thank God for 5-second dispatches. Even the Foundation had a sense of humor. I'm not handing over any report. Why? Simple, I don't care for irrational arcanists. Good for you, Mesmer. Mr. J. J mentioned. Mr. J from High Street is gutsy. I do believe he would accept such a mission. Miss Flutterpage could be a skilled messenger, while Miss Radio would be adept at picking up signals from the battlefield. Seems Madame Z wants to make contact with these arcanists before the Hawks get to them, so they don't end up fueling the flames for war. This is all part of the internal power struggle within the Foundation. For the timekeeper's sake, I should probably keep this quiet. Okay, just yeah, but the 19-year-old guy, in the war. I mean, how the railway's falling apart, cutting off grain supply. Who are these people? You should worry about this wave of attackers in front of us first, my friend. Oof. People in the trenches. Old boots. They once belonged to an unfortunate soul, but perhaps they would grant you better luck. Soldiers lay a corpse on a dry wooden plank, making an effort to place their fallen comrade in something resembling a peaceful pose. The plank, formed from a dismantled animal crates, had been formed into a makeshift sledge, complete with a small set of wheels. Where'd they get wheels from? A handler stands resolutely by the body at the edge of the trench, his tattered cloak making him look like the part of a grim reaper. He kneels, prying off the soldier's dog tag and pockets the bottom half. Franz Schreier.
This is all we could find. Can you take care of him, Charon?
Natürlich. He will be given a proper burial.
I thought they said this war would end before the winter came.
A now familiar gloom seeps out from behind Rudolph's thick glasses like tears. Franz lies still, indifferent to the scene. Aw. Another soldier shoves his way through the small crowd, puffing with frustration, places another leg on the board, completing the set. And without a word, he removes the boot from the corpse's other leg, matching it with another.
Now he'll be ready for the march home.
What? Is that just like a random...
Franz's leg.
Did you just pull like a random leg? That's... Kind-hearted Captain Wilhelm looks at his soldier in horror.
Better be. I risked my life up there grabbing it. He promised I could have his boots if he got scraped off.
What?
Mein Gott. I remember when he said that.
He starts to say something, but swallows it back. The soldiers huddle together in the narrow bend of the trench.
But...
This guy looks crazy. Charon's words come out in a slow drip, seemingly unaware of the conversation around him.
Andreas went missing in the last attack. The body will be impossible to move off the front lines without him.
Your pony could pet its worm food.
I don't like this Eric guy.
Up, Erich.
Please, don't worry. There will be somewhere quiet nearby. But it may take a while to find it.
Take your time, Charon. The weather's cool these days.
Wilhelm attempts a pat on Charon's shoulder. Not far away, Major Eberhard Braun, the company commander, sits on an empty water drum, his eyes fixed coldly on the trench wall ahead. He drops a cigarette butt and stands.
Charon, come here.
Jawohl.
I can't tell if Charon is, like, human. He responds to his superior.
You remember Montpey? The town
Like,
near
he looks like he
Aria?
could be human.
Gewiss. We fought there in the warmth of summer.
But
Our
also, what if he's
Oberstleutnant
hiding?
died in
What
that
if he's
battle.
hiding something?
You were in charge of a company until you were injured and sent to recover. There were many graves to be dug, but the days were warm and dry.
It was a hard fight to drive our enemy from that town. A damn good one.
even if our lines have only moved a short distance past it since.
But why this talk of Montpet all of a sudden?
Army Command has decided to attend a parley held by the Foundation in Montpet. Colonel Hirschfelder will be present on behalf of our nation. We've handed it over to the Foundation. They're calling it a safe zone.
Many hope that peace will come before the winter.
The Major's response is blunt.
The only end to this war I can accept is victory. Total victory over our enemies. They say we've broken through on the Eastern Front. We only need to push our advantage and they'll collapse. Once we've freed up all that manpower and material, we'll be able to crush our enemies here too.
We may run ourselves dry of ammo and blood before then, sir. No cries of victory are loud enough to wake the dead.
Winning here is a part of something far bigger than you could understand.
This guy has a crazy face card.
Is it? When you returned to the front after your injury, you came with eyes red as a furnace. You wore an old face, a mask of war. You haven't worn that mask in many years, since before our first taste of battle and blood. A whole class volunteered. Nothing more than schoolboys. We marched obliviously into the killing field. You should rest.
The Major's already thin lips pressed together into a sharp blade-like line.
Enough with the poems, soldier. I called you with an order. You must go to Montpet. Herr Mühlenberger sent us a package, and I need someone to fetch it for me. I know you'll do your duty for the fatherland, mein Freund. Take as many bodies with you as you can. We can't leave them rotting in the trenches. Dismissed.
The Major gets up and moves down the trench. That's so scary. Being in a war.
Montpet looks like it had been a nice little town. Before the war. Now, its old streets and laneways are pocked with craters and crumbling buildings. Cruel reminders of the brutal battles that raged through it. Silent screams still echo to me from its laneways. A reminder that a man who has seen war will only find peace when he is dead and buried.
The town has seen the worst of the war, but with the sudden influx of traffic and activity, it seems to breathe new life. The streets barely cleared are swarming with uniforms, some military and others checkered gray and white.
Are you looking for help, sir?
Oh my god. Oh my god. His head creaks in the direction of the voice, finding a young woman, likely a medic. Her golden badge marks her as the Foundation's employee, but even more striking is the armor layered over her coat.
Hold on,
Oh my
soldier.
god!
I'm Krankenschwester Masha. Please show your face so I can verify your identity.
She's so cute.
Guten Tag, Schwester. What lies beneath this mask will not give you the answer
Should I
you
pull a
seek.
Senti for blood type
Here,
team? I
let
don't
this
know,
serve for
actually. I don't know if she's
identification.
necessary. I just want her. He rummaged out the notebook from his coat, retrieving a folded ID card from within.
Major Eberhard Braun is waiting
I also
on a
have blood
package
type
from
team.
Montpet.
Well,
He sends his NCO to
no,
collect
yeah, I
it.
have like 2 parts
He did
blood
not
type,
say from
blood
whom.
tithe. And I guess Medfog. But actually, Loki, I have not even looked
Your
at
name
Sentinel's
is
kit.
Paul.
Paul.
Karan. That is the name the soldiers use, and the one you should use as well. The name you see there doesn't belong to this war any longer.
I've heard your name before.
She returns the document, then scans around as she wrings her hands.
You'll find plenty of packages here. Go ahead and look for whichever one belongs to your Major Braun. But there'll be more paperwork to sign before you can leave with it. If you're willing to wait, things will get moving again once the parley has finished.
Time is a resource the dead have in abundance.
Every line this man says is like bars. Oh my god. Writing is this fire?
Are you certain you're a right soldier?
The war has taken its toll, but there's nothing you can do to fix these old wounds. You said that you are a medic, Schwester Marsha. Is that why you ask?
Yes, of course. Ordinarily, I would be at a clinic, but I was asked to lend a hand here.
Where are the dead from your clinic laid to rest?
She reflects on his words.
We don't have any yet, by the grace of God.
Wow.
I don't expect that to remain the case. There is a bare slope just outside of town. I noticed it when we first arrived here. It could serve that purpose were someone to die.
That is good to hear.
That someone might die?
The delayed reply leads to misunderstanding.
No. The slope. A quiet place is needed. Many of us from the front lines could find rest there.
You mean your brothers in arms?
All who need burial are my brothers in arms, though they may have once fought on different sides. Should there be any in your clinic that need it, they will find rest there too. In a coffin under a marker to remember their place as is fitting, if you will allow it.
So be it. You're offering them more decency than most others would. I'll show you the spot.
Marsha is so cute. Oh my goodness. The outskirts of Monpei. Dense woods conceal most obvious traces, yet small sounds are amplified. That's creepy.
Who's there?
This is a creepy atmosphere.
I barely made it.
Oh my god.
This whole area is under heavy guard.
The soldier squints, eyes narrowing at the gray-blue uniformed figure ahead.
Where's Hector? He never mentioned you. Give me the countersign.
He raises his weapon, framing the stranger in his sights.
You hear me? Who the hell are you?
Yet his target is unfazed.
2 paths lie ahead for you.
What are you talking about?
In one, you lead me to your commander. In the other...
She lowers her rifle and bows her head in a motion almost like a prayer. It stuns the soldier for a moment.
You are led into perdition.
Crazy aura. Oh, I'm fighting. Okay. Oh, I get to use her. Don't know how this is gonna work. Battlefield effect. What is this? Increases damage taken reduction. Use damage increases. Okay. How do you work? Always use channel. Okay.
Target locked down. This is now.
Dread bullets. Curious.
A short hit.
Oh my goodness.
Don't waste your time. The enemies.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Pop off. What the heck? Consumes 1 point of blood titan to grant 9 stacks. Okay. I see.
My sight shall unveil the hidden.
Is there other card just like a regular attack then? Me when I don't read.
Don't waste your time. Short hit. The enemies of
Oh my
peace
god.
shall be stamped
Pop
out.
off. What the heck?
A worthy victory.
Ooh, I want her. The final gunshot rings through the thick forest and fades away. She crouches, retrieving a pouch from the fallen enemy. In a mess of documents and maps, she finds the note she needs.
Foundation. Parley. Hirschfelder.
After reading it, she looks northeast. Beyond the tree line lies the ruins of Monpei.
Today.
Am I saying that right? Today. What is today? What is she planning? Best wishes. Being stuck in recovery is boring, but at least it keeps you from getting shot on the battlefield. By the time your knee gets better, this damned war might finally be over. Assuming I make it, which is a strange thing to say, my first stop would be to come see you. Maybe if we're lucky, we could even go home together. Let me share the recent news. There's a soldier that everyone claims came back from the dead. Whether that's true or people invented the story doesn't really matter to the officers. He had been reassigned to the front as a sergeant under Major Braun. Why would he accept such a posting? Why even go back to the front at all? I know your mind would be swimming with these questions, but nobody can figure out his motives. He turned down a safe position with the Press Bureau, but has refused to ever pick up a rifle again. He's only interested in retrieving the bodies of the fallen from the field. Can you believe that? Personally, I'd rather be a dress-up press puppet over ducking artillery shells any day of the week, even if it meant encouraging young men to march to their deaths. My God, as I write this, it finally dawned on me. I've always known why he refused them after all. I just never thought anyone would have the courage to make that choice. Soldiers don't have a choice. Oh, hello, Jay. Manus is plotting cause unspeakable chaos and war in this era. Dispatch Jay Tiller Pioneer. I kind of want Jay. I don't think I even have like a team for. Well, no, I have Miss Babel, at the very least. But like, I don't have a lot of burn units. To be honest, I didn't feel much connection to Foundation at first, but they were doing the right thing and where Paulina once chose to go. Working with them is 100 times better than brawling with scummy gangsters in the alleyways. And Bowie Knife's greatest purpose is to slit the throats of the Manus Vindictae and to help folks learn when they need it. So if the job means protecting the innocent, count me in. Oh. Oh, Jay. Battle of the Birds. Those who claim the pen is mightier than the sword rarely seem to live by their words. Is Robuska a better pool? I'm skipping her. I feel like I shouldn't, but I really want Corvus. I want the pretty lady.
Are you sure you won't come with me, Capitan?
After a long rest, Lilia readies up for her next mission.
Admiral Som assigned this mission to you personally, not the whole team. Besides, Madame Z asked me to stay in the headquarters.
Isn't it going to be boring waiting around here? The Storm Reformation Directive said Team Timekeeper isn't subject to the Foundation's orders. We can go wherever we want.
Yet it also says the Timekeeper is still bound by Madame Z's orders, Lilia.
Oh.
Ugh. So frustrating.
I love Lilia. Reality slams up against her freedom-loving impulses.
I thought I'd finally be able to show you what things are really like out on the steppe. It's going to be a view to remember.
I want to go with Lilia.
We'll have other chances.
Yeah, I suppose a view like that doesn't change much no matter what era it is. Anyway, any idea when they're going to set you loose again?
I think it will have to wait until after the tension clears.
What are you talking about?
Haven't you heard about the doves and the hawks?
We got birds now? Nah. I just got back from vacation.
Oh my God, I love it. I love you, Lilia.
Same thing as ever. Politics. Go on. Just tell me enough so I know who to blast if someone kidnaps Vertin again.
So iconic.
Simply put,
oh my
the
goodness.
committee has split into two factions on the Foundation's course of action. The Doves and the Hawks. The Doves insist on seeking peace through diplomacy, hoping to secure advantages in the post-war political landscape.
Uh-huh. And the Hawks?
They believe that the governments we're dealing with have been infiltrated too deeply by Manus Vindictae, so diplomacy is off the table. They want to take more direct action by arresting any high-ranking military and political figures suspected of collaborating with the Manus.
Really? I would have never thought we'd do something like that. Efficient, the kind of plan I like, but also like it could be the mother of all messes.
True.
Precisely. That's why the Doves prevailed, at least for now.
Lilia shakes her head. She's had enough of politics for one day. So real.
Complicated. So what side are you on, Capitan?
I'm not on any side.
Departure time. She moves her...
No
What
matter
is it?
then.
What is
I'm
it
on
called
your
in English
side.
again? I keep forgetting. Oh my
That's
god,
four
read
of us.
something. With a sharp roar, the flying broom shoots out a blast of air, and soon enough, the seasoned pilot vanishes into the clouds. Red 38, god. I don't know why I can't remember that.
People are dying out there. We have to reduce the number of decision makers. We can't afford any delays. I need all the faction leaders to reach an agreement before the committee meeting starts.
That's why Petra and Irenai were here.
Yes, it was not an easy task to persuade Irenai, but we did it.
Good. But I'm not on either side. It seems like there's no need for me to stay. Why are you keeping me around?
I have my reasons, as I'm sure you expect. The Storm Reformation Act won't keep you and your team secure forever, Verton. The final result of this meeting, whatever it is, will change many things.
Oh.
That may mean more latitude and resources for your team. Then again, it could mean the exact opposite. Anyway, if you intend to seize anything from this opportunity, you'll need to stay until the meeting's over.
Time to go, Sonetto.
Where are we going?
Quite the takeoff. That must have been Lieutenant Lilia, wasn't it?
Hmm?
She turns and a red-haired man enters the frame. Hello.
Have I got it right, Timekeeper?
You have.
You must be... Mr. Creyus, the captain of the 12.
Seems you're already acquainted then.
I've read the report on the Antarctic operation. Your name was mentioned.
Creyus nods to Sonetto and thanks before adopting a more guarded expression.
I've been reading up on you. Just a few choice selections from your after-action reports before our Antarctic expedition.
I like this guy's voice.
Seems we have you and your team to thank for thwarting many a wicked scheme, hatched by Manus Vindicte in previous storms. Shame we couldn't put a stop to Arcana's revival, too. Now look at the dog's breakfast of an era we stepped into.
Dog's breakfast of an era. A communication request comes through at the exact moment. Creyus is about to speak again, but lets it go.
I do hope we'll have the chance to cooperate more closely in the future. Feel free to call on me if you find yourself in need, Timekeeper.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Creyus. I'm afraid further introductions will have to wait. We're called elsewhere.
The brief encounter ends. Creyus remains where he is, pressing his communicator.
Speak.
I passed along our intel about Manus Vindicte's possible infiltration of the safe zone. Anyone's guess if they're gonna do a damn thing about it. And Marsha was seen leaving the safe zone with an odd-looking German soldier.
Any idea where she's heading?
I kept my distance. Didn't want to risk exposure.
Should I have any concerns about it?
Whatever he is, I don't get the impression he's with Manus. He came up from the lines, started a conversation, and just like that they started walking away. You're jumping at shadows, Creyus. Ever since Antarctica, it seems like you've been imagining phantom oil stains on everyone we meet.
I mean, can you blame him? He leaves the remarks unanswered. On the other end is a clear directive.
All the same, keep an eye on her.
And take my eyes off the town. What about searching for those infiltrators?
The Foundation has enough security on site to keep things in check.
Yeah, right. Let's just hope those Haferbrains can do their job. Haven't Merrill and Paravian been transferred to HQ?
I hope you weren't expecting a hand. I need them for my field mission as soon as our application is approved.
Still waiting for that? They haven't learned to trust you yet?
Focus on your mission, Yemalai.
These transitions are great. Enough
Not
of the
many of us
flashbang
have any real
transitions.
idea what it's like to view the trenches from above. But in my haunted dreams and flashes of imagination, I picture them as claw marks. I keep returning to that thought over and over again. The image of some terrible monster ripping the earth apart with its claws. Then we hide, trembling like maggots in the wounds it leaves behind.
Here.
Charon stops, staring out over the woods, only just beginning to advance on a slope that bears the scars of trench work and artillery.
It is quiet enough, but the dead may come to outnumber the empty lodgings below.
I wouldn't have thought the dead mind having neighbors. The real trouble is how far it is from the clinic.
He lets his gaze drift from the hills to Marcia, settling on her armor.
There is something about you. A contradiction lying under cloth and steel.
I know what you want to ask. Yes, I was a knight once.
She preempts the question, one she's learned to expect.
Like other arcanists, I was enlisted in a special unit and sent to the front as soon as the war started. This armor is only a habit. I'm a medic now. It's not much for protection. Modern bullets go through steel this thin like paper. But I want to remember.
Only in death does the duty end. Yet you live again with the Foundation.
Noch eine deiner Fragen? Diesmal
The way her
werde
eyes
ich dir
darken.
keine Antwort geben.
He stumbled at a retort like a clumsy soldier stuck in mud.
There was no ill intent. The ways of this war do not fall upon your shoulders. Our path is not chosen, nor can it be escaped. The end to our war is found in the grave.
I know. Death shouldn't be the only way a soldier like you can find peace.
Marcia glances back, the view of Montpellier blocked by a dense forest.
I'm needed back at the clinic.
And there is work to be done here. Please, hear this apology. You have chosen a noble path.
Karen looks so creepy. It's awesome. The way he's like covered in blood. Colonel Hirschfelder exits the building draped in Foundation banners. Adjutant offers flank him tightly, like Remora swimming beside a shark.
This meeting is over.
His aide drapes a coat over his shoulders. The colonel's mood is sour. His eagerness to end the talk is obvious. Commissioner Pedra follows at a respectful distance, maintaining proper decorum.
Our proposal really is in everyone's best interest. Please, give it a bit more thought, Colonel.
Our best interest, yeah. You have failed to convince me. All I see is the insistence that we pretend this war is not going in our favor. And I will have no more of these ridiculous conspiracies concerning Manus Vindicte. Our war and our victory have nothing to do with this terrorist organization, or cult as it may be.
I doubt that.
The decisions of His Imperial Majesty's government will only align with a rational assessment of the facts at hand.
We fully understand your concerns.
Words without action.
Would you at least consider a temporary truce? Keep your forces at the front, but halt all active military operations.
The military delegates enter the car idling roadside.
There are two sides to every truce, Herr Negotiator. Our enemy has yet to show any hint of sincerity.
You are referring to the assassinations.
Do these Schweinehunde have any honor? Sending their snipers after our high rank?
Ooh, whoa. Time freezes. A bloom of crimson explodes out from the colonel's neck. Staccato heartbeats thump in a rising crescendo to meet the distant booming crack of a rifle. Ooh, that's brutal.
What the?
Oh my god, Petra, hide. Time melts back into motion, shouts erupt, feet thunder, weapons fire off at shadows. Petra feels someone yanking at his collar, the pull growing stronger.
Take cover, Mr. Petra!
Soldiers dive toward their fallen officer.
Scharfschütze!
Chaos drowns out all else.
Sanitäter! Der Oberst wurde getroffen! Wir brauchen einen Sanitäter!
That guy's dead.
Los! Bring den Oberst in die Klinik!
That escalated. Okay, I shouldn't be surprised, but that kinda spooked me. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for that. For assigning crucial tasks to your subordinates, it is essential to do background checks. This chapter is depressing. I'm not surprised. Pyrovan Beagle. That's a dog. Background, graduated from Xeno Arms Academy, served as a visual officer within the Bureau under the direct command of Creus, and contributed to the resolution of multiple critical cases, later transferred to 12 Squad. Most devoted member of Creus' circle, he combines passion and bravery with a concerning level of idealism. The squad's morale would undoubtedly suffer if that loyalty were betrayed. Yermalai. Civilian, previously brought into the Vigils Bureau via Creus' personal recommendation, served as a visual officer and participated in several classified operations. I can't speak. Later transferred to 12 Squad. He has an extensive criminal background. It's no surprise that Creus keeps him on a tight leash. I wouldn't want to be the one who decided on his call sign. Meryl, Arcanist. A Storm orphan taken in by the Foundation, educated at SPDM, and upon graduation invited by Creus to intern at Vigil's Bureau, later transferred to 12 Squad. SPDM, he's never had much patience for role followers. Seems even Creus knows that 12 needs arcane talents. Though judging by her grades, his standards aren't exactly demanding. That's sad. P.S. Leave a few recruitment slots open for 12. Vigil's Bureau was first introduced in 2.5 event? I don't think I remember. Or wait, which event is 2.5? Maybe I just did not play it yet. I don't remember numbers. I remember the titles of events, but I don't remember their version numbers. Hold on. Oh, Showdown? Okay. I have not read that one. I've been meaning to. Because it came out before I got to version 2. Part 2, whatever. Lieutenant Leah's escape during the Sao Paulo incident was facilitated by Modir, a key figure among the rebel forces. For full details, see the appendix. Following the completion of Xeno Arms Academy's internal restructuring, they have initiated a thorough review of its special personnel to clarify the circumstances surrounding the rebellion and to prevent other incidents. Under these circumstances, it is advised that Lieutenant Lilia remain at Foundation headquarters for further investigation rather than joining Team Timekeeper's Australian deployment. This month's interrogations show Lieutenant Lilia's growing impatience with the process, though she continues to provide necessary cooperation. When comparing statements from Xeno's special personnel files with the interrogation records, there are still multiple inconsistencies that require further verification. Conclusion: no further action recommended on Lieutenant Lilia's file. Summary: none. This review had been terminated unexpectedly, and I must emphasize that no additional explanations will be provided regarding this decision. I pen this note solely to remind all reviewing officers that our responsibility ends with following the directives. Nothing else matters. Your dedication during this 2-month process is appreciated. The document will be securely disposed of following initial internal distribution. Goddamn. 2 months of interrogation. Poor Lilia. Grayish blue, shrouded in fog, in shadows and fog. Okay, I'm guessing that... Oh, I haven't done the sandbox, but I'm guessing that... I can't tell if Verdant's actually gonna be out here. Like, it's looking like it's Team Timekeeper in the... whatchamacallit. Team Timekeeper stays in the Foundation for the whole politics thing, and then, like, Marcia, Sentinel, and Charon are out in the fields. I don't know. I don't want to see Verdun Cineto in a war. That's a little scary to think about. Having parted ways with the curious gravedigger, the knight continues back to the Foundation's safe zone. Tangled branches rustle, sharpening her mind into alarm, but as her hand twitches to her sidearm, a small and timid creature hops out.
Nur ein Hase. Wie schön, dass Sie zurückgekehrt sind.
It feels in some way hopeful. If the hares can return, perhaps two people, flowers, life. Nope. The sound is unmistakable, and yet she questions herself.
Was that a gunshot?
She drops low, seeking its source, scanning, placing the sound.
From the safe zone.
Battlehone senses strain to pick out the smallest detail. The abrupt alert tone startles her upright and out of cover.
No ID. But it has to have come from someone in the Foundation.
He hits the connect button.
Marsha, right?
Who are you?
No time to explain, just listen. Colonel Hirschfelder was just assassinated getting into his car right after the parley. The shot went clean through his neck, severed the carotid artery.
The Colonel's dead?
Yeah, but the important thing is that the shot came from the forest, somewhere near your location.
How do you know where I am?
Just take cover. I'll call again when it's safe.
Who on earth are...
The call is cut. Marsha switches the device to silent, tucks it away, stunned.
With the Colonel dead, there isn't much hope for the peace talks.
She repeats the message under her breath, her mouth dry.
Can't worry about that now. The sniper may still be here.
Do not go after him. She siphons the shock into willpower. The Order's training has taught her how to manipulate her emotions, controlling them right down to the flow of hormones. They've also taught her not to sit and wait for death.
All I have is this pistol. Still, a bullet is a bullet. I'll just need to get close.
Retrieving her weapon, she weaves tactically between thick tree trunks and dense shrubs that offer concealment, inching her way back to Montpey. Is this where the Yuri starts? Between the brambles and foliage, she spies armed figures in the distance.
Over there.
Who's there?
Oh nah. Evidently, she has been spotted too. Oh lord. On instinct, she slumps downward and a bullet scrapes a long gash across her metal armor.
Small caliber. 5 of them. 2 with machine pistols. Their uniforms, unclear in origin.
Come out!
A flurry of follow-up shots shreds a bark and skin, painting her armor with splashes of blood. Jesus Christ. My ears. She leans on her training, slowing her heartbeat to limit her bleeding and maintain focus.
Need to leave one alive. Now, to get a little closer.
Oh my gosh, she's crazy. Didn't she say she has like 1 bullet? Or is it just 1 gun?
I have all the essentials for writing poetry. You, me,
oh my god. I
and
totally forgot I have this evil team. Oops. Oopsies.
Looks like a medic? She's alone. Take her out!
Never underestimate your enemy, gentlemen.
Oh, look, she's so cute. A little scary, but she's so cute.
Players ready. Requesting backup.
Idealismo, vuelos de fantasía, patrones.
I don't quite understand how this little defense thing works. How do I get them to switch to the red one? Oh, okay. I guess I just had to hit them hard enough.
Time to clean up the battlefield.
Oh my god, there's so many. What the hell was that?
Daniel? Fuck! He's down, boss! I should have known the bitch would be a distraction.
Wow, these are just not centered. That's awesome.
Who made that shot?
Retreat!
Oh, okay.
Más allá en todos los momentos. Ready, aim, el camino a Tlon. Cosmología.
Don't they usually have a sound effect to censor like half the curse words? Interesting. Weirdly fitting, but interesting nevertheless.
Life or death battle.
Her ambushers fall one by one. Marsha peeks out from cover, unable to identify their uniforms.
Black uniforms. Can't tell who they might be. Perhaps the Manus? Never mind. Who is it that helped me? Could you...
While Marsha is pondering this, a few dry leaves land on top of her head.
Cast your eyes up.
Yuri! Yuri! She looks up to behold a cloaked figure hidden among the branches. Her rescuer bears a rifle, heavy caliber, scoped, with distinct markings, the weapon of a sniper. A dangerous inference is drawn in her mind, yet Marsha begins tentatively.
Was it you who shot these men? Do you know who they are?
Her aura. She feels as if the questions are only pebbles lobbed too lightly to reach
You
her
must have
stranger.
something more to say. Why bother showing yourself otherwise?
Tell me, what is it that the Foundation concerns itself with here?
That's no secret. We're working on a parlay to end this war. But one of the representatives has just been assassinated.
I just realized those were bullets on her coat.
These soldiers dressed in
Oh my
black
god.
could be our culprits.
Aura. She's so cool!
No. They were sent forth to protect Hirschfelder, though they tarried too late.
Wait, you know Hirschfelder? Do you have any idea who shot him?
Her?
I did.
You! You...
Oh god. Acrid smoke stings her eyes, blinding her vision.
Why?
She's so freaking cool. Who let her be this cool?
Manus Vindictae? No. The Field Marshal will not entertain such a thing. You've simply conjured up some invisible enemy to achieve your goals.
That's
I
crazy.
can conclude only this, that our enemy agreeing to this parley was only a ruse, and that the assassination of our colonel was meant to sow fear in our ranks.
Colonel.
We will not yield to such a contemptible tactic. They have chosen war, and we will answer in kind.
The line is cut abruptly, leaving no room for negotiation. Confusion and tension ripple through the office, simmering like a pot ready to boil.
The assassination in Montpellier has been a serious blow to our global efforts. Many nations have withdrawn from our peace talks in response.
Did we lose anyone?
No. Our investigators on the scene confirmed they heard just a single gunshot at a time. We do have a confirmed sighting of the shooter.
Oh?
Yes, I heard. Yet they didn't fire on her. Which means our shooter isn't likely to be with the Manus.
The Chief of Staff nods in agreement, then lays out the situation at hand.
The Hawks have reacted strongly to this incident. They're calling for the Foundation to enter a state of war readiness again. Ironite gave quite a speech at our last meeting. It's clear the moderates are wavering over to his side.
Uh-oh. The vice president sets a chess piece on the desk and flicks it. It rolls in a slow arc.
True, but there are still things we can do to maintain the balance. We must consider violence our last resort. Send a special unit to Montpei. I need to figure out what really happened.
Razor is on a mission at the Eastern Front. They won't be back in contact for several days. There are 3 squads presently available for deployment. Codenames Metaphor, Almond, and Minerva. But I don't believe any of them are suitable for this mission. We're left with only one option. The newly founded 12.
That's Craeus's team. I'm sure he'd be eager to buff up his resume with this mission. He's eager to prove himself.
All the members of the 12 used to work for Craeus at the Visuals Bureau. Their experience could be useful for this mission. Many of the arcane crime cases they cracked involved the Manus.
I understand he's been seen in the company of several prominent hawks. He even spoke with Aranai several times.
Are you suggesting his policy leanings could pose a problem?
On the contrary, he'll make a fine choice, precisely because his appearance at the front line will calm the hawk's nerves.
Huh.
Understood.
Tell Craeus he and his team will set off in 2 hours.
I'm scared for him. I'm scared for him. Okay. Sending him to the front lines. Flutter page. Immediate need for more personnel. We urgently need bold, brave, and fearless folks to deliver letters from the rear lines to safe zones near the front. Include family letters and classified military mail were extremely important. To Odd Errand Kid. Fun. Who might this be? Oh, hello. This situation on the front is grim, but to develop countermeasures and preserve these records for the future, we need someone to organize and archive the current footage. Got a lot of people for that. I don't know about a child, but whatever. This job's kind of hard, but not that hard. I just like walking the streets of East London. I can hide in the bushes to dodge bad guys or climb to the rooftops to avoid wild beasts. I need a bigger backpack, a really, really big backpack, because I gotta carry lots and lots of letters. I'm supposed to take them to a place called a safe zone. Oh, would there be a big car to take me there? Then at least I can nap on the way. So unbothered. Oh my goodness. Maybe I should stop joking about being an obsessive nerd because they've started treating me like one. Isn't organizing files something for the office clerks to do? Why'd they give it to me? Oh, I get it. They just can't handle all the bloody gruesome stuff. Makes sense. A logical job assignment. Now I'm actually looking forward to seeing what that ghostly guy can do. Okay. Y'all are so unbothered. Razor Squad is a pride of the Foundation. If you ask me, we should be thinking about who's gonna replace them. Shady 12 Squad. Chrysanthemum. Hollow brass tubes stack into mountains beyond counting.
Since the first grenade exploded in our trench, we've been dreaming of the moment when the guns fall silent and our commander calls out, "The war is over." The marshals will attend the victory banquet in His Majesty's palace, and the officers will pin shiny medals on their chests, and we will get to go home.
Out of my way, soldiers! I said make way!
His call to arms is passed through the winding trenches, passing over veterans slumped against the walls with indifference.
What's wrong?
Major Braun, the battalion commander, storms around a corner, followed by a long line of recruits with heads bowed.
Wilhelm, Second Company.
Jawohl, Herr Major.
Wilhelm straightened up, meeting the eyes of his commander. Major Braun points to the line of recruits behind him, their faces blank and strangely foreign.
You will be in charge of these runs from now on, and I'll need you to choose the pick of this litter to join the stormtroopers.
Is this 12?
Jawohl, Major.
Or is it just random people? The Major claps Wilhelm on the shoulder and boldly steps up to a firing position. He clears his throat.
Soldiers, I have some bad news. Half an hour ago in Montpey, at the site of this so-called parley, our representative, Colonel Hirschfelder, was assassinated by a French sniper.
So passionate about it. Helmet swivel, voices turn from sharp whispers to despair.
How's the Traum? The devil is he talking about? How could a sniper have made it so far behind our lines? Shh.
The Major stands above the murmurs.
Soldaten, we can't let our enemies sow fear within our ranks. Let their desperate attack bring us together and give us the strength to destroy them once and for all. They will pay in blood for what they've done.
The mingling of voices turns into an ominous hum within the trench.
Was zum Teufel? I thought this was finally going to end.
Eric's just so sick of everything.
I can't even force myself to care.
With hate and rage, they scheme to destroy our fatherland. But we march against them with strength and cunning of wolves. Will you stand with me, soldiers? Will you stand for the Kaiser and for victory? They're good. You've shown me your steel, soldiers. You are the pride of the fatherland. Victory lies ahead, ready for the taking. Now take up your rifle and get back to your positions.
With his impromptu speech over, he drops down from the firing platform and leads a further cater down the line. Second Company's new recruits tote bags so heavy they look liable to sink into the mud. The company's vets close in to offer relief.
Ach, Frontischwein, what's that you're holding? You got a fresh tin? Eisencow? Sausages?
Their questions slide off the recruits, slipping down through the cracks of the boards at their feet. Some glance up from under oversized helmets, wide eyes locking with the tattered vets.
God, did you see the way they looked at us? It was like there was nothing behind their eyes.
I mean...
Erich, did you notice? I don't think they understood a word you said.
Oh.
Shameful.
Erich throws a hand in the air, shaking his head as he walks off. Wilhelm musters a sense of obligation as company commander, patting recruits' helmets enthusiastically.
Come on, boys, follow me. I'll show you to your dugout. Mind the gaps on the duckboards.
Herr Hauptmann, perhaps first we should drill them on keeping their heads down and avoiding artillery. Remember how many comrades we lost in our first days?
Not now. First, we need to...
Oh my god.
Oh.
Hey, cover! Get in there, move!
The idea of being in the trenches is like actually terrifying.
Move, move, move! Gott im Himmel, you're not bulletproof! Watch my hand! I'll signal you where to run, understood? In Deckung, boys! Come on, don't just stand there, follow me! Everyone's panicked! Rudolph, give me a hand! We need to get them moving!
What am I doing with these boxes? Select and make one character shift one position forward. No, I'm okay. I'm good, actually.
Players ready.
I don't know, I feel like I watched like a weird amount of like war movies, and it's always every time I show like the trenches, I'm always like,
Ready? Aim?
All is prepared.
I just need to
Filosofia class. Do I
hold
have
out,
to do
don't I?
this? Fresh from the crucible.
Oh god, everyone's getting hit. I don't have a sustain. Okay, awesome, wonderful weaving.
Players ready, just like the drill.
Can I please proc
Stand
Modir?
your ground. Engage in the enemy.
En la acumulación de laberintos. Suéltalo todo una vez más.
This is an ult win stage. Good thing I have an ult team. Not a multi-hit one though. This is fine. It's fine. This will be fine. I don't know if- do I really need to use these? I mean... I guess. I don't know.
Get ready. This is going to be
Because
Preparing fire support.
Lapera always has to be in the front.
I've got some trouble brewing. Wait for the pop.
I'll figure it out. I'll figure this out. It's
Time to
fine.
clean up the battlefield.
I won't die.
Nuestro adversario es el tiempo.
No way, you have Lapera and Modir on a team. I know. It's an evil team. I know, but like, it's my crit boost.
That's what it's all about. Life or death.
It's such an evil team, but like I unironically use it because Modir damage is like mid at best without buffs. Another body slumps to the ground. A shovel bites into the earth beside it. Wow, it's looking a lot more green. The sound of artillery rumbles through the woods like a distant storm.
It seems peace lies beyond our grasp.
He crouches and brushes aside some caked mud from a half-rotten arm. Ugh. He doesn't notice or pays no heed to the soft scrape of metal ascending up the hill. His hands go still, then he rises. He lingers wordlessly on the face that greets him.
You don't remember who I am?
Your presence is familiar, but faces and names come slowly. There are so many memories here. It can be difficult to tell what is from what was.
That was quick.
I'll wait a little longer next time.
Marcia turns her eyes to a stone monument placed at the base of the hill. A slanted slab laid flat on the ground, etched with elegant carvings.
The Patriots. Did you make the cenotaph?
A stranger brought it here. A gift for the dead.
I see.
Sentinel? What stranger?
I found your Major's package. Here.
She hands the figure a thin envelope, along with it a handwritten note.
A message came for you, I think. From the front. It seems your Major needs you to report back immediately.
Crown unfolds the note.
Jawohl. Soldiers must go where they are ordered.
Another thing. They're sending a new head of security to oversee the safe zone. His name is Kreas, a tall man with red hair. He'll be responsible for investigating the assassination.
Me saying Kreas'
You can
name
contact
wrong.
him if you need anything.
My bad.
The Foundation has already tightened security on every road to the town. I don't think you'll run into...
OMG. She appears once again on a weed-choked dirt path.
any danger on your way back.
Raincloak, rifle, that distinctive headpiece. Marcia could never mistake her.
You're...
Marcia steps forward, only to be blocked by the gravekeeper.
The dead rest here. They have seen enough violence.
You don't know what she did. She...
What is the weapon she is holding? A burst of breathy air rushes out behind clenched teeth. As she tries to restrain herself, her hands climb up to the sidearm at her waist.
Do you know her?
What is she holding? What is this thing?
She brought the cenotaph to honor the dead.
A stranger walks to the monument, standing perfectly still before it and paying no heed to either of them. She pulls a single wild chrysanthemum from her cloak. Her stone-like skin stands out against the soft petals.
Ihre Haut. Sie sieht so aus, als wäre sie aus Stein. Und dieser Kopfschmuck. Ich glaube, ich habe ihn schon einmal gesehen. Könnte es sein, dass du...
And a soft rumble, grumbling chanting. Even without hearing the words, she understands what it is. Prayer.
La coquille brisée est abandonnée, mettant fin à la pénitence, sans fin. Que vos âmes traversent les arches, du sombre vers la paix. Que votre chemin soit libre de l'œil rouge, tandis que vous aspirez au paradis.
The white flower is left at the foot of the stone. She pauses in thought, then traces a strange shape in the air. The ritual is over. The mourner turns and meets Marcia's guarded eyes.
We meet again, young Chevalier.
Young Chevalier. Lord. This is my kind of eerie. Molly is to support DPS. Anyone can be a DPS if you try hard enough. If you believe. Although I do mainly use her as a Reco battery. But she's still doing... Well, they're still doing damage. Have you heard about the Sentinel? I saw her that night. Before anyone could react, old Noah was already down. The shot was unbelievable. Did you get a clear look at her? It was too dark to see much, just a figure wearing a cloak. But I'm almost certain she was carrying a level rifle. She's probably on our side. I wouldn't be so sure. They say she's the one that took out General Mathis 2 weeks ago. Might be someone playing both sides. Either way, having that warmonger gun is good for us all. Ah, that hurts. Bear with it, I'm almost finished. Marcia soaks the towel in cold water and wrings it out. The wounded soldier's fever still hasn't broken. Her eyes move from one amputee to the next, checking each stump for signs of infection. Listen, another soldier cuts in, his face wrapped in bandages with only one eye visible. The Sentinel doesn't take sides because she isn't human. That's no rifle, it's a javelin or a spear. And she's got wings, silent as a bat. During the day, she turns into a stone statue. She could walk right past without noticing. But at night, she comes alive and hunts. Ever seen those church gargoyles? That's exactly what she looks like. Maybe those wings were just her cloak, the first soldier insists. It's more than that. My comrades saw bullets hit her, but she didn't even flinch, like they were hitting a solid rock. Hey Johnny, isn't that right? Johnny? Marcia paused before looking up. Johnny died just after dawn this morning. Oh. A gargoyle. Dispatch. Foundation hopes to stay informed. Give me your physique, we believe this won't be too difficult. Ghost photographer. Let's see what this is. Medic, soldier, and sniper all converge at the graveyard. The shooting conditions on the western front are dreadful. Poor lighting and so much mud. It would affect the quality of the photos. The only good part is the lack of sunlight. It doesn't hurt my eyes. Bombs are dropping everywhere. Screams and curses constantly ring in my ears. I need to protect my camera so I don't miss a good moment. My health? Don't worry, it's not important. Don't know about that. Push for peace. Inside the briefcase lies irrefutable evidence that peace is possible. I see Kraus, I think. The stranger studies Marcia again.
He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh a city.
Pardon?
You possess remarkable self-control, a trait seldom seen.
A hint of approval, odd and unspoken, leaves Marcia unsure how to react.
My thanks. But I have a question.
as I have one for you.
Why did you kill the Colonel?
Answer me likewise. Why did you protect him?
Martha gestures toward the slope to the row of crude headstones filling the ridge.
We're trying to end the war.
And I as well.
You seem to mourn the dead, but you don't realize how far you've set us back? We were nearing a ceasefire.
Were you? Petals from pale flowers tumble by in a dry wind. Sentinel leans forward, gently shielding the flowers from the wind with her cloak.
6 years and the war rages still. Do you think ending bloodshed is as simple as to say, "'Tis done"? Have you any mind of the mission the Foundation pursues here?
We know it won't be simple. Yet each side was open to negotiation. That's why they sent...
The chuckle is wry and dark.
You placed false hope on Hirschfelder. You invited a wolf into a bed of lambs. You think his death to be the spark of a reignited war. But even if I'd stayed my hand from him, your plans would have been for naught. The Manus scheme and the wicked prosper.
Oh.
Manus Vindicte. You know of their plans? Then you're claiming that Hirschfelder was a Manus?
She lets the question linger longer and long enough to feel unanswered. Then the sniper begins.
He is not one of those devils. He is only one tool of many. The Manus offer the gifts of Mammon and Asmodeus, greed and destruction. Hirschfelder was tempted by their technologies and became a willing servant in their schemes.
A groan rises up from the horizon, the sound of distant artillery drumming, throbbing like the heartbeat of a wounded beast. He raises a second finger.
But others serve them unknowing, affected by an arcane skill which clouds their eyes in red mists, driven to blood and glory as a starving dog is to the hunt.
Her eyes shift to the stiff outline of a soldier she knows as Charon.
Your commander, Eberhard Braun, bears that mist.
This guy's breathing is so unsettling. It takes a moment for the words to find some impact. When he speaks again, there seems to be a change in his voice.
Then will you see that death comes to him, as you did Hirschfelder?
That is not yet certain. I do not kill without purpose.
Charon does not seem to find a reply, his mask concealing any trace of emotion.
What you just said about the Manus, can you confirm any of it? The Foundation could make use of any intelligence you have. We may be able to save these peace talks. But we will need proof.
All is vain. There is nothing new under the sun. When I told my commander about the Manus, all I received for my effort was scorn. Their eyes were not satisfied with seeing, nor their ears with hearing. Kings and generals yet still turn a blind eye to the suffering. If they had a shred of the light of God within them, they would never have pursued this war. As for the Foundation, that which is crooked cannot be made straight, and what is wanting cannot be numbered. I have no faith in them.
Crazy. She looks away, pulling her cloak tighter.
That is all I have to say.
Spare him.
Charon speaks, the change in his voice now more acute, more vivid, and more personal.
Eberhard Braun, I need you to spare his life.
Oh?
Neither mercy nor vengeance is mine to give.
It is officially 1920. I wonder at other people's impressions of this war. From what I've seen, there are two contrasting views, though in various forms. One of heroism, and the other, sadness. There is one truth which I have found bridges both of these visions. Despite how cruel it may sound, this war is the prelude of a new era. I have to believe that, because if this death and destruction so unparalleled in history does not herald change, then there is no hope for humanity.
How bleak.
The leader of the 12 stands on the streets of Montpellier, looking over where Colonel Hirschfelder was killed. By the time he arrives, all of their military forces have withdrawn. Only the Foundation remains on site to guard the ruins of the town.
Blackbird, give me a hand.
As soon as I finish my bread, Beagle.
His team has already begun shoring up the town's defenses, their line pulled back just the corner of the street.
There are 122 armed personnel available at your disposal, sir. 23 of them are arcanists. I've brought you their profiles.
He takes the personnel file from the security staff member, eyes shifting toward the makeshift HQ flying the Foundation flag.
Right then. I'll read through these. Now get back to your position. I need eyes on our command post.
Yes, sir.
The staff member walks away, and in the same moment, a curiously armored field medic approaches.
Marsha, is it?
You recognize me, Mr. Krios?
I read your report on my way here. You're the one that encountered
Nobody
our
is saying
sniper.
his name consistently.
I hear.
Correct. I have some additional details about my encounters. The first is that I appear to have been followed out into the forest the first time. I was warned on my device just after the shooting.
Never mind that. What about the other thing?
That doesn't concern you? Fine. The other thing is that I have reason to believe our sniper is a gargoyle.
A gargoyle?
There are records of gargoyles participating in this war as part of arcane skill response units. They're able to petrify their bodies at will, making them immune to small caliber arms. And I believe they're able to render themselves undetectable.
Sounds as if you've fought them before.
The assumption pierces her more cleanly than any bullet, but she forces the emotion down, giving an answer as truthful as she can bear.
You could say that.
Oh.
It would go far to explain how she managed to enter Montpellier without being noticed. I'll have to ask HQ to send us a counter-arcane
Grace's neck is
device.
broken at all times.
She shot
You
the
gotta look.
colonel,
You
but
gotta
then
look cool.
slipped out, leaving our own agents unharmed. You can't be sure of anything, but we can't rule out that she may possess reliable intel about the Manus.
Rushed footsteps interrupt Krios' thoughts.
Mr. Krios?
What the heck? The newcomer is obviously out of place, the sort of well-dressed that usually comes with fanfare.
I'm Herr Georg Kramer from the Interfactional Committee. I've come on behalf of the Reichstag to start another round of negotiation with the Foundation.
Oh.
Didn't you get the message? The parley has been cancelled, Herr Kramer. Seems there's no more room for negotiations. My job now is to investigate the possible involvement of Manus Vindictae.
What is that red thing on his gun? The visitor steps forward, though he lowers his voice, a trace of urgency and excitement leaks through.
Precisely what I'm here for, sir. We received a warning from the Foundations that Manus Vindictae has infiltrated our armed forces and is attempting to usurp our rightful authority. I am worried this may be true. I do not intend to lie, sir. Germany lies on the verge of total collapse. Both politically and rationally speaking, we have no reason to continue this war. Yet it seems our army command is out of control. They are determined to drive this war to its bitter end, regardless of the misery and death they are causing. And I have reason to believe the Manus are behind it.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised.
I take it Army Command is not aware of your visit then, Herr Crane.
The observation is sharp, to the point, and quite obviously correct. Perhaps to reassert some authority, the man arches his shoulders back, adopting an almost regal pose. Okay.
I represent the majority of the Reichstag, sir, as well as the office of the Imperial Chancellor. We are united now. All we need is some hard evidence. If it can be proven to His Imperial Majesty and to the Reichskanzler that Army Command has been infiltrated by this Manus cult, I am certain we will have the authority to end this.
So, you're asking me to share the results of my investigation to root out the rotten apples in your army?
I am, sir. We will do everything we can to restart the parley once we take control.
His head bows deep and serious, though the sudden winter wind tosses his hair and calls it out of place. He pulls in a deep breath.
And we're willing to reach a ceasefire on certain conditions. I assure you, I'm not just saying this because of my stance. For the sake of my country and its people, this war must be stopped.
Noble. Don't know if I trust this guy, but I guess we'll find out. It's radio. Innumerable radio signals are transmitted from front every day to a certain radio. Ominous boom of artillery rolls again beyond the horizon. Once more we can't tell who is attacking and defending. That war is miles away, but I swear the chaos and gunfire sound like they're right here in my ear. Ugh. Tuning. There are so many messy signals at the front. I need more time to sort and receive them, but I'll do my best. Also, please promise that you won't try to boost my reception by trying to swap my batteries. It only makes things worse. Remember that these tasks should be handled with patience. Oh, Miss Radio. Let's go. Under the veil, the bullet spares neither the kind nor the cruel. All are caught in the same tragic fate.
In the first 3 months, I had no idea who I was fighting, or what lay on the other side of the trenches. It was as if there were a black wall standing between us and our enemy. They could attack at any time. I can't sleep. I don't want to die. I don't want to see their faces. I don't want to know what our enemy looks like. And worst of all, I don't know why.
By the time Karen returns to the trenches, the most recent bombardment has already ended. A trench can never really be called calm, but the rattle of machine guns and the crack of rifles slow and fade into the background. The shelling hasn't changed much, a few new craters to replace the old ones.
Ach so, you're back, mailman. Tell us, where did you take little Franz?
He lies beneath stone, in a silent wood, and marches no more.
Eric grunts out a reply. He's standing in Franz's boots, freshly shined.
Huh. I bet
That's
I will you
crazy.
take the opportunity to keep walking and never come back. Lucky me.
Where is he?
He's dead. I guess you'll call me Herr Hauptmann now.
Oh. Eric casts his eyes to a new crater decorating their trench.
Caught a shell. Just like that.
Just like that. Eric's face pales and then runs flush red, throbbing veins straining out along his forehead.
Lucky me. And lucky him. That Schweinhund.
He rushes the chair on Charon, grabbing him by the collar.
Stirbt. Und wem soll ich jetzt meinen verdammten Sold geben? Warum bist du überhaupt zurückgekommen? Wir haben schon genug Geister in diesem verdammten Schützengraben.
Eric pulls Charon up and tosses him against the trench wall.
Du
Oh
schlendest
God.
hier einfach durch und holst unsere Brüder. Du begräbst sie. Warum? Warum darfst du zurückkehren und sie bleiben tot? Willst du uns verhöhnen?
Charon slumps down but does not fall, making no effort to fight against Eric's strength.
Der Tod verspottet nicht. Und er kann auch nicht aufhören, zurückzukehren. Er ist ebenso machtlos wie jeder andere Soldat, seinen Dienst zu erfüllen. Welches Schicksal uns erwartet, bleibt verborgen. Sein verschlungener Pfad zeigt sich erst, wenn wir ihn betreten. Niemand wählt die Stunde, in der der Tod ihn findet.
Scheiße!
Occurs flat and empty, and just like that, the fire and fury are gone from him. Soldiers walk by, look away, and continue their work. 100 pairs of eyes, and each of them numb to the chaotic scene.
I just want to keep myself in one piece when my time comes. Better make sure I look good for my funeral, right? Now, off you go.
Sir, there's movement coming from no man's land.
The spotter interrupts their standoff, handing Eric a trench periscope.
What?
Eric grabs the scope and crouches up to a nearby parapet.
That's just 2 soldiers. Could it be a trench raid?
I don't think so, Herr Hauptmann. Why would they go over the top in broad daylight? Look, they're waving their arms.
Looks like a surrender to me.
Huh? What are they doing? Wait. Their hands are wrapped in bandages.
Is that a problem?
Eric returns the periscope to the spotter.
Keep your eye on them, soldier. I think I know what's going on.
What is happening?
The living walk over dead men's ground.
Deserters, I'll bet. I heard some soldiers used to shoot their own palms so they could be sent back to the rear. But they reward that kind of cowardice with bullets nowadays.
Do they come seeking death or life?
With all the officers keeping their heads low, maybe they decided they don't want to do the punishing themselves. Just kick these poor bastards out of the trench and tell them to walk till they drop.
Old and new memories intertwine in Charon's mind, forming an incomplete but certain thought.
They do not march to us as warriors, but as broken men.
You're right. Pass it down the line. Does anyone here speak French?
Oui, a little. I took some French back in school.
Schnell, schnell! Say something.
Ja, Herr Hauptmann.
The spotter presses his head against the sandbags, trying to project his voice through the firing slit.
Hey! Toi! Là-bas! Lâchez vos... armes! Et... venez ici!
He's doing his best.
No!
Oh god.
Puta!
Oh god.
Verdammt! Who the hell shot him?
Voices carry from around the trench
What are you
line.
waiting for, soldier?
Braun. The Major's face is ashen and stiff.
I killed him.
Oh. Rudolph stammers out the words, lying propped up against a sandbag, wisps of gray smoke lingering out from a shaking rifle. His glasses are thick as a church window, and he's still the best marksman in the company.
The other bastard's still standing. Are you blind?
But, Herr Major, he surrendered. He dropped his weapon.
It's a trap, you idiot. They have a bomb or some kind of infectious disease. Do you want to keep him, soldier? You going to share your rations with him?
Herr Major, we're supposed to accept all prisoners. There are camps to send them to, or even the safe zone.
He pulls his pistol and points it at the marksman's chest. Oh
That was an
god.
order, soldier. You are to shoot that foreign devil, or I'll send you out to test if their snipers are as spineless as you are.
Hey.
Major.
Rasping voices ripple down the trench as bodies make way for a figure moving like a charge in slow motion. Major Braun turns toward the sound.
Carol, what took you so long? Don't you know I could have you shot for dereliction of duty?
Punish the guilty then. But the man that stands alone is innocent. Spare him.
The statement is stunning in its sharpness. Defiance is not a trait Major Braun has come to expect from him.
You are not entitled to challenge my authority, Sergeant.
His war is over. His blood should not water these fields.
Feiglinge!
Major Braun strides forward in a single step, boots thudding against the trench's wooden planks.
Verdammt! You're just like those foreigners, poisoning the hearts of our youth with feckless sentimentality. Your weakness, this fatalism, is a plague spreading through our ranks.
Okay, dude.
That man over there is a threat to our fatherland, yet you plead for his life.
A single unblinking stare sweeps over the gathered soldiers, cowing each man into silence.
I won't let this cowardice ruin our nation. We will keep fighting until no man alive stands against us.
Jesus Christ.
Only through their blood and our tireless sacrifice will we grow fearless and retrieve the glory of our birthright.
Jesus Christ.
There is no glory for the dead, Eberhard. Only suffering, guilt, and regret for those that remain. No courage is found in the blood of the innocent. Only stains that can never be washed out.
Unsinn!
I remember you. Major Braun, my old friend, would never say these things. What lies were whispered in your ears by Manus Vindicte?
Ooh, clock him.
Shut up! That's slander! Who told you that?
I do not slander you, Herr Major.
Explain yourself! Explain all of this!
The man roars, and for a second time, Crown is slammed against the trench wall.
Lügen! Manus Vindicte! Was
Oh my god, are you beating him up?
heißen?
God damn.
These are not your eyes.
Whoa. But this man's fire does not temper, it bursts. Karen reacts too slowly to evade the pistol as it is smashed across his head. Jesus. Major Braun's eyes are fixed on the pistol in his hand, anger replaced with shock. Karen, now wounded, raises his hand to meet his bowed head. Beneath the curtain, something seems to crack. Oh god, what's happening?
Raise your head, Sergeant.
Eberhard.
Do not call me that. I am your superior officer.
The audacity.
Verdammt! Obey my orders.
It should not have been this way.
He raises his head. The movement is heavy and labored. A hollow and foreboding presence seems to fill the trench around them.
Gott. Im Himmel. This is not a sight fit for the living, Eberhard. But perhaps you must be reminded.
I want to see.
Your face! Cover it now!
I want to see.
Do you remember the fear as bombs exploded by our sides? The pain when our brothers moaned out their last breaths? Have you forgotten? Or have you only hardened your heart?
This war is... Sacrifice is necessary for a nation to make progress.
Is he killing
Every
him?
soldier who has died for the fatherland should feel honored for their sacrifice. You should have been honored, Paul.
Jetzt sprechen wir nicht von Opfer. Der Tod ist keine Ehre. Er kennt kein Ritual, keine Tugend. Er ist Leere und nichts. Der Krieg hat uns den Tod zu sehr zur Gewohnheit gemacht. Du, Eberhard, du hast den Respekt vor dem Leben verloren. Ganz gleich wie dieser Krieg endet. Wir haben bereits verloren.
Ich bin dein Vorgesetzter. Du willst mich töten? Dann tu es.
Der Tod wird dich nicht retten, mein Freund. Ich hoffe, dass du dich selbst retten kannst.
What? What? The other soldiers huddle to the side. Major Brown collapses to the ground, his eyes swirl and then go blank, looking up and nowhere at the same time. His face is bone white and stiff as a corpse. Hero kneels over him and closes his eyes, emotion all too familiar to those watching.
Scheiße. What the hell just happened?
Rudolph peeks out from the crowd, managing a question both timid and brave.
Is Major Braun dead? Carol, you didn't...
Did you?
Heron stands, deliberately facing away from the crowd, replacing his mask and hood with careful precision.
He will live. We will leave here together. You
What
have
is
command, Erich. Make the right choices.
What the heck is he?
Don't want you to see what lies beneath. Please, look away.
Words bulge at the edge of Eric's lips, but he swallows them back. All others stand stunned and silent as Karen departs with Major Braun in tow.
All right. Someone grab that deserter. I'll search him. Show's over. Move it, soldiers. That poor sap is still waiting. Ausführung.
Lord. That was kind of awesome. But a little spooky.
Look at these boys. They left home with puffed chests and confident smiles on their faces, thinking they'd go to the front, pull a few triggers, kill a few enemies, and come back as heroes. But when their feet hit the soil, they turned pacifist, it seems, wounding their own hands rather than their enemies. Their mothers should have begged them to stay, not waved their handkerchiefs to see them off. Really? You think death is the only option? What could possibly be the point in that? Don't tell me you believe there's glory in dying on the battlefield. The thought makes me sick. Look there. At the lifeless body laid flat in the mud. He couldn't even muster the courage to flee, so he bribed a fellow soldier, a man he barely knew, with 3 cigarettes to surrender with him.
What the heck?
He died, killed in a moment of pure senseless hatred. And the other lived, saved by a flicker of mercy. Where should his mother aim her grief? At the officer who changed his mind just a moment too late? Huh. The officer will be pardoned. They'll say he, too, was a victim of this endless, miserable cycle of hatred. So tell me, please tell me, to whom this rage should go, and I will take this kitchen knife and plunge it into their heart.
Oh man. Oh, Auntie. Leno swiped my rations again. You still have food worth stealing? Impressive. I was saying that on purpose. Now what am I supposed to do? We'll get another supply drop in a couple of days. You haven't heard? Our logistics depot got hit. No more resupply. Then let's go steal Leonard's food. It's sad. This is so like, so bitter. We're only like a third of the way through. Death of the young. Both life and death are equally insignificant. Is this a hill? By the safe zone? In Montpay? What a nice looking... Oh my god. It's all like green and stuff. I have a nickel for every faceless husband I like. I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird I'd have it twice. That's real.
Don't worry so much, pal. We'll find glory on the battlefield. No man can stop us as long as we stick together. Come on, let's join the war and prove ourselves to Herr Mühlenberger. Think how proud your parents will be. Their son, a war hero.
Oh lord, oh my god.
Verdammt! Where's Dietrich? He and Becker are dead. Grab that gun. We need to go. Move! Do you think we'll win, Power?
I don't know, mein Freund. I think I just want to go home.
Dietrich, Becker, Elvin. What did they die for if we just give up? Hang in there, Paul. The only way to make their sacrifice count is to win. We promised we'd go home together. Paul! Paul!
Oh.
Major, the past is in the past. You can't change anything by letting yourself be overcome by sorrow. Don't forget that victory is the only thing that matters, and we can give it to you.
I don't like this.
How? I'll make you a true hero, one without fear or hesitation.
Smoke and blood fade into the distance. Eberhard lies on a wooden board, dragged by some unseen force. He swallows air like a drowning man, and immediately the foul stench of decay fills his lungs. The dragging stops.
You're awake.
Pal?
But the man behind the mask says nothing. He only offers a hand.
Ugh. My head. It hurts.
Eberhard struggles to adjust to his surroundings, taking a long time to find focus.
Where are you taking me?
Mompe. The Foundation may have some cure for the spell you have fallen under.
No. No.
Still dazed after the ordeal, he can only mutter in denial. He looks around, searching for something to brace against. Eventually finding the ground, he takes off his hat and scratches at his straw-like golden hair.
Gott im Himmel. What did I do?
Oh. He still can't find his breath, each gasp of air only making the choking sensation worse.
That deserter. I ordered Rudolph to pull the trigger, but I was the one who killed him.
The other lives. Eri saw to that.
He wasn't the only one. So many have died. And I was the one that sent them to their death.
Eberhard lowers his head, holding his gaze at a small patch of soil beneath them. Karen watches him, adjusting his dark cloak.
Do you remember, Power? There was a poem. Like Goethe... No, Schiller, maybe. Ah... Those days at school feel like a fairy tale now. Herr Mühlenberger asked you and Dietrich to write it out on the blackboard. You two didn't even know where to start. I remember I thought he was going to snap you both in two. Just a few months later, we were here. Dietrich died that very first day. Do you remember how we cried that night? We thought it would be the saddest day of our lives. We ran out of tears before anything else. Mir ist kalt, Paul.
Die Angst kehrt zurück. Halte sie fest. Sie wird dich wärmen.
Eberhard clenches his teeth and braces himself.
This is the place you found, isn't it? Where Franz was buried.
He lies below us.
There are so many graves. But I am still alive. Why, Paul? Why am I not lying among them?
The living speak of luck. The rest are silent.
The answer doesn't satisfy, but the lone survivor cannot find a new question. After a long silence, he speaks again.
I wish I could forget it all now. If I didn't know what happened, I wouldn't... No. No, it's not right for me to ask that. But I'm still alive. Is there anything I can do for them?
That isn't a question for the dead. I can't tell you what to do, Eberhard.
Eberhard reaches into his coat pocket but finds it empty. He stifles a helpless grunt.
You mentioned Manus Vindicte.
You remember?
What about the Foundation? You talked to them too, right? Do you really think they can stop this war?
They pursue peace, but it cannot be found by their efforts alone.
He turns from the hill to the woods. Through the thicket and further lies the town of Montpay. Eberhard closes his eyes and waits for his thoughts to settle.
Come on. Let's go see Montpay again.
How sad.
I was about to pay a visit to Herr Mühlenberger when someone from Army Command said the colonel wanted to see me. I was taken to a meeting room with many other officers. I recognized them. I knew many had just been promoted like me. Colonel Hirschfelder showed up to give us a speech. Yeah. The same colonel who was assassinated after the parley. The time has come when our nation calls for heroes, he said. With our foremost goal to create a prosperous new world for our children. We have fought valiantly, and now the war turns in our favor. We stand but one step away from total victory, yet it is at this very moment that our soldiers have lost their courage. They waste their time looting every barn, cellar, and shed in search of treasure, and drink to numb their fears, delaying our operations. Their greed and cowardice have spread through our army like a malignant tumor. Fortunately, we have found a cure. An organization that believes in the promise of our victory has provided us with an extraordinary development. That's all I remember. I don't have a mind for technology, but it just washed the fear off me. Thinking about it now, we must have been like lab rats to them. As soon as they finished their ritual, we became so sure of our victory.
So we began yelling and singing as one. We were just fresh-faced boys again. Thirsty for a war we'd forgotten.
A hiss of static echoes through the spacious room and fades.
I think that's enough for now. That was a recording from a German major we encountered in Montpellier. I intend to submit a report with full details, including his entire statement and an explanation for our inquiries.
The head of the frontline investigation inquires, awaiting further instructions from the decision-makers at the rear.
Manus Vindicta is moving quicker than any of us could have imagined.
But none of these makes sense.
Pedro has returned from the front, still shaken from the assassination attempt.
If they came to this era at the same time as we did, how could they have already infiltrated the military higher-ups in such a short time?
We've already theorized that Arcana may now possess the power to rewrite history. Which means going forward, any records from history as we once knew it will be unreliable for estimating their strength.
Pedro falls into heavy silence.
Pedro, what were the other representatives' opinions concerning Manus Vindicta?
They all denied its existence.
I see. It seems as though we're left with no other option but to change policies.
Oh boy.
No, we can't resort to such radical measures.
Fidel's representative states his position in advance.
The Foundation risks alienating any potential allies if we act too aggressively now. This war will not be the end of our fight. We will need to rely on their cooperation in the future. And that requires trust and a sense of security.
On the subject of governments, I have some news to report.
Reyes' voice resurfaces in the conference hall.
A man of the Interfactional Committee paid a secret visit to Montpellier, hoping to obtain intel about the Manus.
A secret visit?
As a fellow politician, Pedro immediately grasps the true intent behind their visit.
What did they say? Do they intend to use our intel against the heads of their army command?
You've guessed it. If their government manages to rein in the army, it'll be much easier to reach a ceasefire.
But if anyone were to find out, we might be accused of interfering in their internal affairs. Have you considered that, Creyas?
Officially, the Foundation never made any contact with their government. All I did was have a candid conversation with a man about my concerns for his people.
He stresses one key detail.
At any rate, they haven't any reason to expose their cooperation with us.
There are simply too many uncertainties to consider.
The politician, accustomed to checks and balances, catches the implication of a factional dispute.
History will only be restored to its rightful track if the peaceful factions on each side can rise to power and stop this war. This has been our goal from the beginning. It doesn't matter which era we end up in. We always benefit from a political climate that is friendly to the Foundation. That's undeniable. What do you think, Pedro?
He removes his glasses and rubs his eyes.
I might be able to persuade some of the other committee members to support this proposal. If we're certain of this course of action, then we'll have to provide intel to those seeking peace, in all governments involved.
Good. No faction should put their own goals above those of the Foundation's. We'll need more to verify that major's statement. Send investigators to search other regions and report everything they see. Creyas, continue your investigation. Follow every possible lead.
Understood. We'll dig up whatever they have buried.
So I guess we're shifting, huh? That's crazy. The idea of Arcana just having the power to rewrite history. That feels a little OP even. Foundation had recently acquired a batch of arcane items via trade. Two strange machinery expert. What is this one? Excerpt from you to Frontline Special Issue. Unspoken cause of death for officers on the battlefield killed by their own men. There are many reasons. If morale is low, some troops may turn their anger on the brass. Deserters get caught and lashed out to survive. Far too often, an officer barks at a seemingly suicidal order, and his men turn their guns on him instead. I can only express remorse that this situation occurred, rather than excoriating the merchant. I can't help but think this is a result of Foundation bureaucracy. Back to the main issue, portable arcane and blocking equipment, tough and durable. A tricky challenge, but I can have some fun ideas. Like a 3-button control panel and a top hatch on a helmet that opens to release a pair of doves. What is bro yapping about? Paths crossed. Whispers of movement lost beneath the clamor of calamity. Night falls and creatures stir. Not far away, there's another shadow hiding in the forest. Under the cover of night, perhaps he would be taken for a withered tree trunk. But gargoyles belong to the night. They recognize one another with ease in the dimness.
Un homme est proclamé coupable.
Who is
et pour cela
this?
condamné à mort, près même de la justice d'un procès. Son exécution est survenue telle en vain, le réduisant au silence avant qu'il ait pu prononcer un mot de repentir. Et c'est cela que tu appelles la justice?
Leave me be, Ladislas.
He shrugs a heavy question off.
Hast thou reflected
Hello.
on thine actions? Meeting eye
This a
for eye
priest?
and tooth for tooth. Is it justice or vengeance still?
Do you think so little of me that I would call it justice, even were it not so? Blame me then, cousin. Damn and condemn me. I care not.
Never would I damn thee, cousin. For it is thy soul for which I am most concerned. I fear it doth wither with every act of malice. Hark and listen well. Dost thou forget the nature of our unholy ancestry? We art the kin of demons. 1,000 years hence, and their malevolence yet floweth thickened in our veins, and their whispers pricketh still our ears in the silence.
Then answer me this question, dear cousin. You stand before the scales of a balance. On one pan, the lives of 10 men, and on the other, 100. If you had the power to shift its weight to save the money, would you?
A question that is heavy-laced with blasphemies. Hast thou already bent thine ear to the devil's lies?
Answer me, cousin. Elsewise, there is nothing more that needs to be said.
Ladislas furrows his brow and lowers his head, lips motioning the words of a prayer.
Silence? Are you truly so naive? The scales are laying far heavier for those in the throes of war. Yet you have not even the courage to answer a simple question. I'm afraid you have mistaken your weakness for virtue. Go back to the monastery, Ladislas. This is war. Red in tooth and claw, and your heart proves too quick to kindle.
Ladislas vanishes into the dark with a sigh, his form melting into the night. The gargoyle soldier leans against a tree for a brief rest. In the crook of its branches, she begins to slowly turn to stone. That was a cool effect.
You are again at odds, it seems.
A voice rings in her ears. It speaks without a source, coming from neither place nor person.
'Twas not a battle, I thought.
Our cousin is more learned than either of we two, but he lacks in courage compared to thee, most daring of us all.
I do not deny his learnedness, but there are neither letters nor prose that might aid my mission.
Thou burnest too short a wick, and the flames of perdition rise to meet thee. I fear for thee, Marie, that thou go forth to a battle that will consume thee, whether in defeat or in triumph. Marcel, Antoine, and Yvonne, they once promised to return as thou didst. Yet they fell all the same, each after the last. Yvonne was taken before she had even tasted battle.
Let remorse consume me if it must. But God willing, I will see the end of this war first. Ere then, the fear of regret will not stay me. Not now. And perhaps, on that day when peace finally comes, he will return to us.
The voice vanishes into the night's breeze. She would not hear it again this night. She shakes off the scales of stone and resumes the march toward her next lead. Oh. Paravan lays out a local strategic map. Kratos picks up a handful of bullets, placing the first on Montpey.
Major Brown was able to recall some of the locations that may have been used by the Menace. His coordinates aren't what anyone would call precise, so we'd best start searching ASAP. Chester, you'll take the forest. Casper will be expecting you on the edge.
One bullet stands up right on a spot marked as forest.
On it.
Camilla, Lee, you'll search from here and move along the river.
We'll get it done, sir.
Each new order is marked by another round placed upright on a table.
Charles, Amanda, you're on Hill 299. You'll need to cross no man's land to get there. Make sure you establish your identity with both sides in advance to avoid friendly fire.
Understood.
That's scary. The crowded room empties order by order, bullet by bullet, until only the last round remains.
Paravian.
Yes, sir.
Oh my god.
I want you on this village. Take Marsha with you. She's a skilled combatant as well as a medic. You can count on each other.
Yes, sir.
Paravan exits, leaving one person remaining without orders. The young soldier locks eyes with his superior, and unspoken relief written on his face.
So,
oh my god!
Does that mean I'll remain on standby in Montpey?
Yes. I need someone coordinating the defense of this town should the Menace attack.
Oh.
Relief turns into dread. Oh boy.
Is this it?
I believe so. Let's get on with it.
The village around them still carries the signs of lush wilderness and gentle fields, a place of abundance and safety, once.
Watch my six.
The two draw weapons and enter from the side. The investigators are not stopped in any way, and if they hadn't been instructed to do so, they would have just treated this place as another forgotten remnant of better days.
This place is empty. It's heartbreaking to see it so quiet.
It's weirdly peaceful.
We're ahead of schedule. Let's start by checking the houses one by one.
Good. Find anything?
Only some letters I can't read. I guess they didn't have time to post them before they left.
There were some small arms in the basement. All of them older models and rusty. The ammo was damp.
Marsha holds her gaze on an empty warehouse.
This place had to have been looted more than a few times. The only valuables left are the ones too heavy to move.
So basically there's nothing here. What do the Manus want it for?
She shakes her head in frustration.
I was rushed through the investigator training before being sent to Montpellier. It's possible I missed something.
The young man tries to console her, but his smile is stiff.
Don't worry, you're doing fine. Mr. Creyas always says training is no match for experience. Blackbird is a prime example. I mean, Meryl. You met her back in Montpellier. She's been through all the training the Foundation could throw at her, but she still isn't ready for the battlefield. I probably shouldn't say, but she nearly went mental during the Antarctic operation.
The battlefield.
Well, the Antarctic operation was something else.
People can imagine.
that was a lot.
Military training just isn't enough.
Rivian, I can't say this guy's name. Rivian followed the topic and broached the question he'd been holding back.
So, what's your deal? I know you came from some order with special arcane training. You can freeze your fear and pain, emotional stuff during battle until you feel safe. I only skimmed through the briefing. Is that right?
It's more complicated than that. But I'm not sure I'd like to get into it now.
It's a crazy skill. Arcane skill.
Yeah, sure. Sorry.
No need to apologize. Just... Do you think we missed anything?
Well, let's take a minute. What could they even possibly hide here? Arms? Chemical weapons? Secret files? Or gear smuggled back from the future?
Hello? Oh lord.
I don't know much about management dictate or the future.
Oh god. There's a sudden ear-splitting pop, followed by a thundering explosion as rocks spatter across her armor.
Incoming! Armored vehicle, 200 meters northwest of the village. Take cover!
Oh my lord. Who is that sniper? Is that sniper related? Or that sentinel? I don't know. Oh god.
I have all the essentials for writing poetry.
Oh my god! They have like a whole... Wait, this is kind of crazy. Oh my god, look at these guys. Manus soldiers in a tank? God damn. I wasn't ready for this.
Slayer's ready, just like the drills.
Huh, a truly villainous moment.
Does the tank have a shield? Is that a shield? I think it is.
En la acumulación de laberintos, suéltalo todo una vez más.
Copy that.
Wait, don't interrupt me.
Enough.
Lord.
Time to clean up the battlefield.
I just love ult teams so much. Watching
We need a higher caliber weapon.
watching the ultimate animation 5 billion times.
You retreat. At least one of us needs to make it back to report this. On my signal. You run, I'll cover you.
I'm scared.
Incoming!
Nothing's gonna happen to Marsha. It's fine.
Nuestro adversario es el tiempo.
My crucible really has a mind of I never miss. Most of the time anyway.
La acumulación de laberintos. Suéltalo todo una vez más.
Hello? How do I kill this thing?
Wait, that wasn't enemy fire.
It's Sentinel.
There's a breach in the armor. See? It's slowing down.
This may be our only chance, Marsha.
Sentinel. Sentinel came to save the day.
Get ready. This is going to be a crowd pleaser.
Preparing fire support.
Nuestro aliado es la verdad.
Wait for the pop.
There's something so goofy about this tank. I don't know what it is. I think it's just because it looks so small.
Enough. Time to clean up the battlefield.
No, not just small. Like it's so like what's the word? like thin. It looks like it's a pretty skinny looking car or vehicle, whatever.
That's what it's all about. Life or death.
I'm afraid I only have turnip stew to serve you. I will add a few sausage scraps to your bowl, however.
Oh.
Here. Now go. It's best you leave before another battle breaks out. Is there something else you want from me? You know what? Since you're so fond of visiting, take the chair you're sitting on.
Hello?
Even through the coldest winters, that chair was spared the fire. Perhaps it was meant for you. Right. Since you insist on staying, I will go to the market and see what I can find. Sit here for a while longer if you like. Prepare for a lifelong stay, even. With any luck, this place will become your grave by the time the next farce ends.
Oh. I like this auntie. The 21st. John Titor. Arcane item. Let's see. Ambush from an armored vehicle. Goofy looking tank. Okay. The following is the full translated response from John Titor via IDM 5100. This is a simple task, it's no harder than developing IDM. The only concern is that this wearable device isn't supposed to be invented until 1920. Our results might carry additional risk. If Laplace has fully assessed that If Laplace has fully assessed that and found no issues, I'll accept the task. Devil's work. Sounds both gentle and harsh, the whispering wind and rustling... I can't speak. Rustling grass. I see sentinel. Thick, acrid smoke billows from the wreckage of the armored vehicle. Marsha braces herself on a pile of debris, all at once letting herself feel the sharp tearing pain in her shoulder.
It's over. Someone helped us. Parabian, are you alright?
Oh nah. She looks across the road. Just ahead, the young man is pinned under a heavy beam.
Stay put, Marsha. You're bleeding. I can get myself out.
Parabian strains with all his strength but can't move the timber an inch.
We're all clear. Let me help you.
Don't fuss over me. It's just a bit of wood. You need to stay put. Your head and shoulder are bleeding.
Uh-oh.
What? Am I hurt?
Marsha staggers to her feet.
I'm feeling faint.
Girl, sit down. She reaches for the top of her head.
Seems you're right. I'm bleeding profusely from several wounds. That's what I get for suppressing all my pain. So, just a little shrapnel. Nothing too serious.
Treat your wounds first, Marsha.
What is your definition of serious?
Understood.
She leans back on a pile of fallen bricks, her head swaying until it slumps.
I'll be alright. I just need a little rest.
Oh lord.
Huh?
Her gaze lifts up to a pair of boots. Then, the sizable barrel of an anti-tank rifle. She looks up.
You, again.
She struggles to her feet.
Sit.
Her legs buckle, leaving her braced up against the debris.
You saved us. Thank you.
What brought you here?
Collecting intel on Manus Vindictae.
Have you no reckoning on the danger in this place?
Marcia shakes her head.
Imbecile. You might well have breathed your last in that battle.
Let go!
Huh?
Hello?
Who's out there?
Sentinel turns, spotting a figure emerging from the armored vehicle, smoking shell. Oh.
Let me go! You're gonna get me killed!
What is happening? At his feet lies a wounded soldier in the same black uniform.
No! Sterling, please!
Oh lord. The wounded man's cries are cut short. Sterling turns two manic bloodshot eyes toward the advancing sniper.
Fuck!
Censorship who? A bullet strikes the gargoyle clean through her abdomen, but it draws no blood. Instead, chips of stony debris fall from the wound.
What the hell? You goddamn monster!
Isn't that like kind of overpowered? I don't know if that's her arcane skill or if it's just the gargoyle thing. She did not give chase. She walks to Peruvian and lifts the beam from his body. Or actually, is Sentinel even an arcanist?
Who are you? Are you with the Foundation?
The young man finds his answer in her grim and stony face.
Stay here and tend to your comrade. I will tend to our enemies.
Are we the only ones left? Where's Colton? Dead! Now get the lead out and run! She's coming at us! She's coming! Shoot her, Eugen! Shoot her! I can't see her.
Random
Where are we
NPC
running?
voice acting going crazy.
Look! There's an old mill ahead. We'll regroup there to intercept her. Keep running, you idiot! I see her now. She's there. Die! You idiot! My hand!
Good God. An old windmill lies just ahead, refuge in his panicked mind.
For the wicked flee, and I pursueth.
Another bullet strikes her shoulder and glances off in another spray of stone.
Why won't you die, you devil?
A devil, you call me?
Oh my god.
What are you, then?
This looks awesome.
What hast thou done? The voice of thy brother's blood crieth unto me from the ground.
You who discord between nations and plot schemes for the undoing of man. Who then is your master?
He steps closer.
For if you do the devil's work, are you not a devil like me? J'ai pitié de vous. Repent and you may yet find mercy in the judgment of the Lord.
And now art thou cursed from the earth.
What the hell do you want? Back off!
Sterling, isn't it? You need not fear me. You still have time.
Which hath opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood from thy hand.
Repent and you may yet be saved. Speak.
What are you talking about? What do you want from me?
When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength.
The soldier tumbles to the ground. As he scrambles, he launches into a desperate prayer.
Answer me. For what purpose does Manus Vindictae drive the world? To war and ruin.
This beautiful art.
Mother of Resurrection. The guiding one.
The prayer follows a pattern she knows by heart, yet the name he speaks is strange.
Please have mercy on your humble servant. I pray for a miracle, a ladder into your eternal kingdom. I hereby offer my life to you. Please save me from desperation and take me to the golden era.
A fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth.
Oh god. He saved the last bullet for himself.
A blasphemer. To the end.
Miss Sentinel?
Typo.
Miss Sentinel!
What just happened? She pass out? Okay. Sentinel as a gargoyle was a mystical phrase, but probably classified as arcanist due to her closeness to humanity, like Fila. I see. That's interesting. Miss Radio. Radio in wartime outfit. That's cute. Sentinel's timely intervention destroyed the enemy vehicle. All I did was install a special antenna. Now my reception has massively improved. It looks like the Foundation has impressive technical capability. I've learned something new again. Now then, let me test things out. Field news flash. Still annoyed by the gloomy weather? Try Umberco's latest umbrella. I still need a little more time to calibrate, so please don't mind me. Oh, the paint job. That's to match my identity as a field radio. Once the job is done, I'll return to the war room. Don't worry. Wounds and scars. No one can make sense of why this war drags on. What is happening? My eyes. Oh, is it Sentinel? Oh my god. Wait. Wait. Hey. This is crazy. Immediately launching me into this.
Calm yourself, Marianne. Steady your breathing. You need not panic. This will not be the end of you. Target locks down. This is well.
Another redheaded knight indeed.
A short hit.
What is this weapon?
Enemies of peace shall be stamped out.
Is it like a spike bat from like freaking Fallout or something?
I shall reveal the hidden by God's grace.
I want to see her ult.
A short hit.
Oh, please don't kill her before her ult.
Time for repentance.
Let me see her ult.
Le destin est une gargouille. Le glas funèbre sonne pour toi.
Oh my goodness. That's kind of awesome. The church.
A worthy victory.
That's cool.
But the fight is far from over.
Oh, I need her. I need her so bad. She can't remember how she did it. Perhaps her enemies were exhausted as she was, or perhaps it was just the devil's luck. Struggling, fighting purely by instinct, she holds her heavily armored foe at bay. Time crawls to a standstill. Her bayonet is stopped mere centimeters from her foe's throat by two armored fists.
Dost thou recall when once, in our youth, we fought over an apple tree?
Lâche-moi! Mein Teufel!
Thou wished to cut its wood and make us a fire to roast a chicken. But I rebuked thee, for I believed the tree would bear fruit, and it would be the sweeter bounty of the two. Thou didst find a bush with overripened berries and hurled them at me, crying that they should serve as my supper, while the chicken would be for thee alone. And I retaliated in kind. Ere long, we were painted red with juice.
Ooh.
What a bloody melee we fight, we laughed as we laid down our arms. What fun we had that day.
Non. Je ne veux pas.
But the battle thou fightest now shall not end in the gentle smears of red berries. What drives humanity to war? Could it be so different from what drove us to it beneath that apple tree? I dare not imagine how a slaughter that has claimed the lives of millions could be waged for so small a cause. That we should be brought to bloodshed driven only by the fear of those whom we were taught to despise. What immortal hand or eye could frame the cause behind these deadly ends? Thou art more courageous than I, Marie. Never hast thou doubted thy conviction. So tell me, I pray, is there some purpose in the war they now fight? For I see no divine meaning to be found in this killing and dying.
That wasn't actually Marsha, was it? Because that knight looked very dead. Small caliber rounds pose no real threat to her rocky exterior, but that does little to reduce the pain. And healing comes slowly.
Agnes?
Agnes? No response. That was expected. What she had not expected was the next voice.
Who's Agnes?
She matters not. But what brings you here?
I'm taking you somewhere safe. Paravian, that young man who came with me, is back at the village. He'll continue with our search. Before you ask, I'm doing fine. Like you, I'm made of sterner stuff.
Queen. She rotates her arm, looking at us as if her wounds had all but disappeared.
I checked over your wounds, but I have no earthly idea what to do with this gravel. I know how to treat flesh, not stone. But that wound won't be a problem for you, will it?
No.
Her physical pain is bearable, but the lingering echoes of her nightmare cause her to grit her teeth.
Were you dreaming? Seemed like a nightmare.
She locks her stare forward and away, there's field dressing for the wounds that truly pain her.
I don't know if this will help.
She removes her gloves. It's a brisk and almost tender motion, revealing deep slashing cuts across her palms.
Could it be? Are you...
Oh no, was that actually Marsha?
But that battle is long over.
Oh
You
my
and I
god.
are no longer enemies.
How did she survive that? The howls of her deadly melee still ring in her
It
ears.
was a senseless fight. I hurt you.
Oh
It
god.
wasn't your
Oh
fault.
god.
In fact, I thank you for it. They thought I died fighting you. I used that as my opportunity to leave. For some time after that, I was with an international rescue team. We came under attack by the Manus for our efforts, but the Foundation intervened.
Wait. Then you remember me?
God. Marcia nods a gentle, graceful motion, carrying the reassurance of a doctor at her patient's bedside.
And you didn't.
They have
I was wearing a
history.
helmet, but you don't have a face one forgets.
God.
Marianne.
Huh? Oh, that's your name. Marie-Anne. It's lovely.
She repeats it, stressing the syllables as if to remember it.
Tell me then, what do you know about Manus Vindictae?
They are a secret organization open to only pure-blooded arcanists. Simply put, their goal is to cause as much chaos as possible and eventually destroy all of human society.
And this Mother of Resurrection is like a god to them.
Something like that, yes. She died once, but they managed to resurrect her through some awful ritual.
They should
A
kiss.
resurrected madwoman?
They're so cute. Ugh. Her disdain curdles into hatred, fingers clenched like she's trying to crush something in midair.
Then she is a false prophet. An imposture of the true resurrection.
Marcia seizes the opportunity to move to her side.
The war between the Foundation and Manus Vindictae has lasted ages, longer even than this war. You and the Foundation share the same goals, and the intelligence you gathered may prove crucial for us. If you would be willing to share it, we may be able to reach a truce sooner. So please, mull it over.
Sentinel bows her head, giving her rifle a rough once-over. She wipes away some of the blood and dirt that cakes the receiver, then one by one slots new rounds into its magazine.
My search into Manus Vindictae began at the turn of 1918. Their documents, personal belongings, letters. I sought and scrounged for every clue that might be found. From these, I learned of their mission, to prolong this bloodshed, supplying both sides with arms of dreadful artifice. Then, as now, I still do not understand why. I brought my evidence before the powers of my nation, but they cared not. So I spoke out against them, still hoping they might awaken to this madness. But my words went unheeded. Worse, they turned against me, hiding even the very name of Manus Vindictae from all their publications and letters.
That's what happened in her trailer.
There is no longer any truth in the words they print. Only lies, meant to stir the pride of youth to deadly, pointless slaughter. Youths who were but children when the war began. That is why I have turned to this. To killing the ones who incited this war. It was the only choice I had left. Perhaps it has all been for naught. But at least I have put deeds to words. What has the Foundation done?
The accusation forces her into a stammering defense.
We have done more than you know, but I'm not authorized to tell you.
You expect me to offer all I know to you, yet still withhold your trust.
I'm sorry. No, I suppose that isn't fair of us. If there's anything we can offer in exchange to make a deal,
But her efforts lose steam.
I'll try my best to honor it, but I can't guarantee anything.
A cold breeze cuts the stillness between them. Sentinel lets out a slow and labored breath.
I will give nothing to the Foundation. Neither freely, nor for any bargain.
Oh?
But you, Marshal, you have my trust.
Oh my god. Okay. Marsha lights up at her patient's declaration.
Follow me.
Oh, don't piss me off.
Oh, of course.
Yuri! Live, laugh, love Yuri. Adherence to military regulations is mandatory for all soldiers, including arcanists. 1. Respect all comrades equally, regardless of classification. 2. Execute orders exactly, no changes based on divination. 3. Do not neglect conventional science. Bullets often outkill arcane powers. 4. You are fully accountable for entities you summon. 5. No mental surveillance, influence, or manipulation of personnel without authorization. 6. No arcane modification of issued equipment without authorization. 7. Conduct spirit contact only with another member present. Limit to 3 minutes. Okay. 8. Know the alternative forms of your comrades. 9. Report and secure approval before using large rituals or high-level incantations. 10. Expect enemy, arcanists, and other supernatural threats during operations. Wow. OMG. Cadet under review. I have not seen Leilani in like forever. Even in modern times, knights in heavy armor still march on the battlefield, forming solid lines, holding back wave after wave of enemy assaults. With arcane skills, they support the front lines. Until the day comes when artillery fire swallows the field whole, they remain the best protection for foot soldiers. I wonder how effective that would be. Because even Marsha said, like, her armor is pretty thin. Aloha, and anyone there? I'm here to deliver the report. Someone there? No one? Really? No one? Where do I hand this report in? Let me see. What does it say here? Do I deliver it to the secretary's office? Or maybe the internal affairs department? Or maybe the front desk? Hey, I got it. I'll just leave it right on the steps by the door so that way anyone coming in will see it first thing. Huh, that's that. Nothing to stress over. Mission complete. Okay. That works. A fractured sanctuary. That's the priest. Legends say those stone... I can't speak. Legends say those stone statues come to life at night.
An armored vehicle?
The driver was a Manus. They're not just supplying the war anymore.
There's a pause before the Hawk's leader speaks through the receiver.
What do you think that means, Chris?
Both sides are gathered in the same room, listening to the reports from the front lines. Chris lets out a soft, rueful chuckle, though he does not let it betray the seriousness of his words.
That the Manus have decided to build themselves an army.
That seems likely. In that case, we must prepare immediately for a response. Xeno's main force is still at the Eastern Front. They won't be able to reinforce us if anything happens here. The Foundation will need an army of its own. That's completely
Where are we gonna get that? A calm voice cuts through the speculation.
It will only increase the tension on this front, and it directly violates our peace policy. Manus Vindicte takes in only pure-blooded arcanists. That doesn't make for a large recruitment pool. It won't be much of an army, really. To say nothing of the fact that they lack the organization or discipline that is needed for a true large-scale military operation.
They're still armed.
Leadership.
They still have people.
To take Arcana into consideration, Petra. You don't know what she can do to her followers with her new power.
That's true.
Whatever the case, we cannot take anything for granted. The Foundation will need the strength to defend itself from future attacks by the Manus. If we act quickly, we may even get ahead of things. I'd like to see what the committee will think of this plan. I hope they'll have a better grasp of the consequences. You're not seeing the board, Petra.
The communicator struggles to transmit the two leaders' heated exchange. Creuss, on the other hand, stays quiet, professional, obedient. Before long, the mediator takes over the line.
We can't rule out the possibility of a large-scale conflict. However, the committee will maintain its peace policy until we have reliable evidence.
And if the worst happens?
Then we'll do what we must to survive, even if that means igniting a worldwide war.
Oh. Okay.
We have arrived.
Monastery.
I see.
The glow of arcane skills fade as they approach, revealing their hidden sanctuary. It is or was an abbey, appropriately gothic, with ornate stone walls rising up to meet the air, its dome long collapsed.
This monastery, it's not an arcane creation, is it?
No. It has only been enchanted with our arcane skill, Carthusian. Beneath its protection, those that dwell here will go unnoticed by any who pass near.
That's convenient. A gargoyle dressed in friar's robes walks barefoot on the grass. He looks up from his book to meet the new arrivals.
Greetings, I'm Marcia, investigator of the St. Pablo Foundation.
The friar nods, offering a smile soft and friendly, then extends a finger and presses it to his lips.
Oh, I see. Have you made a vow of silence?
Hello? The sound of breaking rock draws her eyes away. Who's awakened? Beneath a broken narrow window, a stone statue of a woman begins to stir, its surface softening into flesh. Her face is marked by twisted sorrow as she walks towards Sentinel with an exaggerated gait.
Marie, mon petit chou.
What the hell?
The rest return to us again. But oh, child, thou needs rest.
She just pulls Marianne into a tight embrace and plants a series of deep kisses on her cheeks. Aw. Sentinel endures the affection with as much grit as she did with the bullets.
And this is a friend?
A friend. The woman turns to Marcia, her eyes now pulling with greater sadness.
Oh, poor child.
The hug comes too quick to dodge and too sturdy to resist, pulling Marcia into a breathtaking embrace. What is happening? 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. The smothering hospitality at last abates, and Marcia takes a deep breath of fresh air, taking in the pleasant scent of grass and wildflowers. Oh my god. Like an auntie.
Marie has never been tireless in her toils. 'Tis a shame that she never permits us to aid her. Am I truly too aged to be of service? Oh, but perhaps my age has eclipsed my wisdom, for I have thus far been an unwelcoming host. Allow me to brew you some tea.
She leaves with singular purpose and surprising speed.
My aunt is a gentle soul. She came by here 1 year ago, not fearing the danger, saying she must take care of everyone left in the family.
That's cute.
That old lump of stone that greeted us came here to take refuge with his brother after they were injured last year.
She hangs her head with resignation.
Only a small number of my kind dwell here. Many of us remain divided by the war. Enjoy my aunt's hospitality. I shall go now to collect what you seek.
Oh.
I'll be here then. Hold on.
She lets herself relax only a moment before noticing the stone-faced gargoyles that look down at her from a dozen perches. A thought crawls under her skin.
Bonjour?
She spins around in place, meeting the unblinking eyes of each statue, stopping on the figure of the young girl. The girl's hands cover her face in a mournful pose, the silent tragedy of an endless moment of loss.
This is...
My gosh, he's already meeting Sentinel's
Why
family.
hath my cousin brought you here?
A voice calls out behind her, rigid and almost rude. A tall, gaunt monk stands in the courtyard.
You are not one of us. You are a bringer of war in our house of peace. What does your foundation seek from our quiet holes?
Oh dear. There's accusation in the gravelly tone of his voice.
You misunderstand. The Foundation isn't bringing war. We're trying to end it.
This war is neither yours nor ours to end.
What?
What are you saying?
What's that mean? The monk falls silent, as if debating whether his next words are worth the effort. His face contorts, becoming an exaggeration of self-righteousness. Okay.
It has come as a divine punishment for the faithless who have turned from God. Its end will come only with the extinction of civilization.
That's a lot.
Sounds like you want everyone, humans and Arcanists alike, to suffer and die.
You twist my words, Chevalier. I do not seek this end, this path of suffering out of hatred for humanity.
I don't know.
No,
I don't know,
do
man.
so because I pray fervently for their deliverance. But deliverance waits for the last edifices of this sinful world to crumble. When the faithless nations, as a fire consuming its last embers, burn themselves to ash. Soon, the artifices of modernity, their factories of war and death, will crumble, as Babel before them had, their lies of advancement and revolution dying with them. We must return to the innocence of the past, as Nineveh did, heeding the word of God.
Nineveh?
Assez, cousin.
The rebuke breaks his rhythm. Sentinel steps between Marcia and Ladislas, forcing his cousin to take a step away.
Professez en empêcher notre invité de prendre son thé.
Sentinel turns and hands Marcia a heavy canvas military bag.
Are you able to lift it?
No problem. I can handle it.
Ladislas watches the exchange with abject curiosity.
Marianne, n'est-elle pas issue de la Fondation que tu dis dépourvue de volonté pour mettre fin à cette guerre? Quel effort vain poursuis-tu donc à présent?
C'est une amie, Ladislas. Je lui accorde la liberté de venir et partir ici comme elle veut.
Mais elle n'est pas...
This bias. Okay.
C'est mon droit
Okay,
de le faire,
Marianne.
n'est-ce pas?
Oui.
He lowers his head without protest. Sentinel turns from her kin back to Marcia, who has by now taken several steps away.
You will find here all that I've collected since 1918. Most useful to you may be a list of those in each military who have made contact with the Manus.
Dang.
Take them from here to your foundation, and make of them what you will. I hope they will serve you better than they did me.
I will. Thank you.
Marcia seems more than eager to retreat. Aunt Madeline stands at the foot of a stone pillar, tea in her hand, and nods in self-reproach. Aw, she didn't get to have her tea. The courtyard falls still. Ladislas breaks the silence with a withering glare.
Cousin, why hast thou concerned thyself with the affairs of this sinful world? We are involved now at our peril.
Even if this war was, as you believe, a divine punishment, the people have suffered enough.
Ont-tu donc souffert? Je ne vois que des cendres et nul sac de pénitence.
He motions to the weeping girl, tucked in the sanctuary niche.
Hast thou learned nothing from our chère Agnes?
Oh, that's Agnes?
Leave her out of this.
It was she who prophesied this war.
He dragged up the memory with sharp intention.
And whose body turned to stone as it came to pass.
Oh.
Was she not the closest of us all to the ear of our Lord? Then I can see only one reason for her sacrifice. It is a warning to us.
Tell me, if that is so, why God would choose such a warning?
Revelation and prophecy oft appear inscrutable to those that disbelieve them, until their truth is made manifest.
Ladisla's voice trembles, a practiced tension of humility and pride.
Mais je crois, et je vois clairement ce que tu ne vois pas, que notre Seigneur nous enjoint de ne ni combattre, ni mettre fin à cette guerre. Car cela est venu tel un nouveau grand déluge, destiné à balayer ce monde pécheur. Agnès reviendra à nous lorsque notre innocence passée sera retrouvée et reconstruite à partir de leur ruine. Mais la foi doit être préservée, si elle doit être reconstruite. Et c'est la base encombrante aux fidèles, à nous, les gargouilles. Je t'en prie. Écoute mes paroles, cousine. Dépose ton épée de vengeance. Ne réponds pas aux démons qui murmurent dans ton sang. Et ne souille pas davantage ton âme déjà si lourde de péché.
He lets his words cling to his lips with solemn weight. His cousin, however, has never been easy to preach to. She stiffens, sorrow and purpose welling in her eyes.
Armes à feu, canon, donc, bombes. Tu te souviens comment ces machines ont détruit nos vies, n'est-ce pas? Alors, tu sais déjà que l'innocence du passé ne repose pas simplement enfuie, prête à être reconstruite. Elle est morte et disparue. Si porter un fardeau de péché permet de mettre fin à cette guerre, ce prix me semble dérisoire.
Ladislas is stunned. He fights back tears and turns to face the altar. The light from the stained glass window wreathes him like a mourner's cloak.
As-tu oublié le péril de nos ancêtres? Ou les nombreux noms que nous avons effacés de notre lignée lorsqu'ils se sont égarés du chemin de la droiture? Le son démoniaque a déjà submergé notre famille. Et je crains qu'il ne te submerge bientôt toi aussi. Et moi, je ne souhaite pas devoir effacer ton nom, Marianne, de notre lignée.
Are the gargoyles not already demons? What did he mean by that? Gargoyle Research Notebook. It was during the Merovingian dynasty that the Bishop of Rowan successfully subdued the first known gargoyle. This gargoyle and his descendants then performed a unique lineage devoted to protecting churches across generations. However, in recent times, many younger gargoyles have chosen to abandon this ancient tradition, leaving their dark church perches for the light and glamour of the modern world. Based on my recent observations, this generational conflict continues to cause significant distress among elder gargoyles. What is this generational trauma? It's worth noting that the younger generation's departure also relates to modern churches being unable to provide adequate sustenance, reflecting broader societal changes. This aspect warrants further historical analysis. Gargoyles have some unique arcane skills. First arcane ability allows them to petrify their own body parts, a formidable defensive mechanism during the age of close quarters combat with bayonets and spears, though considerably less effective against modern artillery bombardments. Additionally, gargoyles possess exceptional visual capabilities with particularly remarkable night vision. This trait complements their natural stealth abilities, enabling them to both detect hidden threats with ease and execute perfectly timed ambushes. God, that's crazy. I must admit, it's surprising such impressive combat abilities were historically limited to the protection of churches, though my lack of religious knowledge may explain this confusion. Your theological ignorance is indeed astounding. Mandatory religious studies await you. While I object to you reading my research notes without my permission, I'll concede that compared to your piety, I'm clearly the irreligious one. I'm just a pure biologist. Who said I'm not a pure biologist? Who are these people? Gargoyles carry a curse. While the origins of their curse remain shrouded in secrecy, people are open about its manifestations. Excessive bloodshed appears to corrupt them. This corruption takes the form of mental instability, progressing from rejecting to completely abandoning their faith. Well, my pure biologist friend, your gargoyle research now necessitates a very religious study that you say you have no interest in. No interest in. This notebook clearly requires a sturdier lock. Who are these people? So silly. Let's see who's next. Oh my god, Marcus! Request that you travel to the old monastery today and have it and use your arcane skills to read the area to gather more information. Wow. The character I have. The monastery hasn't seen use in ages. There's a war going on outside, and the place doesn't even have a proper roof. But sometimes the smell of warm pastries drift out from inside, along with whispers. I couldn't hold back my curiosity, so one day I snuck in using a bit of my clumsy arcane skill. Ooh. Marcus activates arcane skills and enters the world of reading. Reality is like a book, everything can be read if you know how. Spilled tea, crumbs from a cookie dropped on the floor, signs of life. They lived here, their eating habits no different from humans. Flakes of skin like stone, one of their traits. Is that blood? No, marks left by prolonged kneeling. A weeping statue, so realistic. No more than that, it was once alive. Seems I have a longer report. Seems as though I have a long report to write. Weeping statue of Agnes, I assume. I think I will stop it there, and we will return tomorrow. However, before I end stream, I should have enough for another temple. Hold on. Let me see. Ooh. Yeah. Whatever. It's fine.
A perfect day to double down on physical training.
I want her so bad. This is 30. Please. Save me. Don't make me do single pulls. Oh my god. I need that monthly reset right now. Please. Okay. It's fine. This is fine. I'll have enough. This is fine. We'll come back to it tomorrow. I do want to see this war room thing. I haven't looked at it yet. More scrolls to earn more rewards. I know this is where you can get the Druvis Euphoria thing. So you bet I'm doing this. Completing main chapters in the rest of the Tales series unlock period markers in the strategic sandbox. That's what I've been doing. Switch between these recorded moments to review the corresponding. Okay. What are my whoa. Okay. Fancy animation. That's cool. In each version update, Tactical Telegram provides one piece of acid cipher paper. Secret scrolls can decrypt hidden messages on these peculiar papers. Oh my lord. Oops. Hello. Thank you. There's 30 stages. Oh my god. Western front is not on fire for now. Gargoyle. Oh, I see. It's gonna slowly fill these blanks out. That's neat. Did I miss the whole stream? I fear you did. I am right on my way to ending stream and continuing tomorrow. I think we're about halfway. I believe.
What was it that we wanted?
What is this?
To be remembered as heroes.
Is this a trailer?
to perish and be forgotten. Yet we knew we never had a choice.
Oh, yeah, we watched this. My god, look at these animations. Pop off. Okay, well, ooh, my back. I'm so eepy. I will be back tomorrow at the same time, and we will see if I will finish it. Otherwise, this will be a 3-parter. I think I can probably finish it. It's fine. But yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out. I gotta get on grind. I need Sentinel. I want her so bad. She's so cool. But thanks everyone for hanging out, and thanks to my VOD watchers. As per usual, stream announcements will be posted on Twitter and Blue Sky. The socials are in my description. I will also just be here again same time. This chapter is already making me a little sad. the whole like war, what is it? Like watching the soldiers, the German soldiers in the trenches with like Charon and stuff. It makes me so sad. so somber. But then also like I'm low-key hime-joshing out watching Sentinel and Marsha just like interact. So there's a balance. There's a little we got a balance here. But yeah, I'm gonna go eat some lunch, and I will see all of you guys tomorrow. Hope everyone has a good day. Bye bye!